Greetings! Once again, you've come and sit for a tale. Of course, adventure has been going, and our pirates have found themselves finally in control of the island of Empty Eyes, having defeated the Cyclopses, driven out the Harpies, and found themselves finally true owners of the island. But all is not well. There's a party on the horizon, proving their worth as members of the Pirate Council. And of course this means new dangers, more trouble. But they are not without assistance. An old ally returns, and a friend of a friend is called on to assist them. So come, sit, enjoy me tale, grab us a little bit of rum. It's time to continue my story. Yeah. Alright. Hello, everybody. Alright, I can give you back this hat, Cat. You know what? Back to Damien.
Damien's hat now.
You know, Tantus, there's one problem with what you just did.
Uh-huh.
When you turn off the light, you can't see the hat.
It's there.
It's emotionally there.
Yeah, we can spiritually feel the hat, right?
Huh.
You know.
Yes.
Otherwise, Tantus will look like a TF2 character, and that's not okay.
Okay. Apparently, for whatever reason, I had to rebalance the desktop audio because apparently you folks was just extra loud. Apparently, I don't know what
Could just
happened.
be me being extra loud.
No, it was Momo too. It just
I'm the loudest.
look, when it comes to audio, I blame OBS for messing things up constantly.
Yeah. It's usually OBS's fault, totally,
oh, yeah.
100%.
99%.
Damien messed with your audio, I know it.
I'm gonna touch her tail. She doesn't notice. She's asleep. I'm assuming she's up here because my mother probably went to bed and she wants to bother someone.
Just cat things.
Cat things. But anyway, welcome. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday evening. Of course, it's Pirate Adventures, and we have, I technically never changed it when Rio was back, but we're having Myste back, and we have a new ally here in a Chester St.Clair, so honestly, yes. If you missed it, there was like some battle against a shark and a jellyfish, and Rio went insane for a while and got some nice trauma and drooled.
Bit Yaalkol a couple of times.
More than a couple. Just gnawing on Yaalkol. Yaalkol's like, please stop that. Just...
It's really weird that Rio kept going for Yaalkol. Very strange.
Well, you were tied to his
Can't
back.
believe it.
Even when not tied to the back. Look, it's fine. Yaalkol didn't get mauled.
Yeah, but Jacub did get stabbed.
Yeah, Jacub did get stabbed, but that happens
Cool.
often.
Just a little stab.
At least twice.
At least twice.
Once a week at minimum.
It'll
Yes.
be an inflict wounds next time, buddy.
So, you, of course, were contacted by an old friend of yours. I'll throw him up here, and we'll kind of go to... Oh, that's not the thing I want to do. I'll kind of go over here to the map for people to see. I'll show it again to players. A Pierce Gerald stopped by to wish you luck, give you some nice gift of basically like... some like a little bit of nice food and cheap drinks, just something that he happened to have on board. Nothing special. But informed you that he had heard rumors about rum runners. A ship captain who transports particularly illegal goods, in this case high quality rum that he's basically smuggling into Chelix. It's a man with very little qualms, who technically would count as an occasional spy for Chelix. It's more like he probably doesn't have any loyalties. You know, basically works both sides. You know, I smuggle things to Chelix. If I happen to have some information that they want to buy from me, great. If not, you know, I'll smuggle some things out of Chelix. You know, it's basically a very a man of no morals that you learned about. That's the rum runner, a Fargo Vitterbane.
What a name.
Vitteraind. I'm sorry, there's no B in there. And his ship, the Jester's Grin. So, of course, Aronex Edimond, the former Chelix admiral of Hell's Harbor, oftentimes employs him basically because he can get stuff out of Chelix for him. But it's that it'll keep you at arm's length because, you know, I don't want Chelix finding out things that I know you probably give secrets, but you give that stuff that I would like, etc., etc. Catch-22, all that kind of stuff. And, I can show this man off, too. Look, there you go. I got, that's what he looks like. Aronex. Anyway. So, you've come up with a list of guests for, your thing here. All the crew and past crew, plus Tidewater Rock people, Lady Agasta Smithy, a.k.a. Revia's wife, Tessa, the Master of Gales, Harrigan, Plug and Scourge, the Ocean's Problem Captain, the Wereshark dude with the 200-year-old hoof, and the rare rat in a coffin.
Yeah, they're very important.
I'm very descriptive in my writing, okay?
There's probably only at least 2 people in the shackles that are a wereshark, like with a specific 200-year-old human.
And a were-rat with a coffin.
And a were-rat. Really,
yeah, they're a package deal, okay?
Yeah, true.
If the human's dead already, he can't come, okay?
Well, they could drag him out.
You know, they might keep him as a when he passes away finally, they might keep him as like a mascot in the coffin then.
He's taxidermied.
Pierce Sherrill, Meryl Pegsworthy, Quentin's brothel family.
I guess Quentin has a brothel family.
This is a thing that exists.
Does it?
I think that was Quentin's backstory, but it's been a very long time since Quentin has been here, so maybe I'm wrong.
Mystery's siblings, Yaalkol's dad, Revia's parents, Grinner, the horrible fish which has a taste for human flesh.
Seat of honor.
He has his own seat.
The
We built him.
ghost, apparently.
Are you inviting the ghost lady and
Yes.
And Knuckles, who's the actual like living captain of that ship?
I don't know if the captain's invited, but I guess he could be again.
Just the ghost.
Just the ghost. Look, I'm gonna tell you, probably have to like, you know, invite this dude because you know he's the one that's being haunted by her.
You know, that's fine. Oh, did you? You didn't mention? Did you mention Plug and Scourge?
I did mention Plug and Scourge.
Okay, cool. They are the most important ones being invited. We want to see what's up with them. Why they're alive again? We married them.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because it was me and Yaalkol making the list, and we didn't consult anyone else. So that should answer any questions about.
Arrogance. It's funny.
Well,
like,
because
we beat you in a race, we took your island. Fuck you.
Yeah, but Plug and Scourge because like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, why are you living?
They're gonna just eat you into the sea.
Well, I wish them luck. Touching.
Anyway, so yeah. So that's the list of guests you made. And, of course, you've spent a bunch of money on fixing up the fortress, building a docks, getting everything together, setting up for it. I reviewed everything you need to spend to get this...
Lightning says we're a little quiet.
Okay, so it's a little quiet then.
So it's a little quiet now.
That's weird. That might help there.
I love Lightning.
Thanks, Lightning. I'm just having... It's balancing... You know.
Audio, baby.
Yeah.
My question is, are we serving any +1 food so the ghost can partake?
No, God.
No.
Fuck the ghost.
The ghost isn't meant to eat. The ghost is just...
Look, they also murdered the ghost. So, like, they're inviting this lady they murdered. She did attack them first.
She attacked our island.
Like, that ghost is real weird. When she was alive, she was rolling like an 18th level caster, but only on one specific spell.
Yeah,
wait,
that's
do you
probably
guys
why that
kill
guy
the
got
lady?
obliterated.
We killed her and... Well, we did kill her, and then she had a map on her back, so, you know.
They removed the map from her back and tossed
we
her
didn't-
body in the water.
No,
I don't know if we removed her back. I suggested that, but...
We made a drawing of the map.
But you then did, like, unceremoniously just toss her off the docks.
She's the ocean's problem, dude.
Well, like, what does she expect? Like a proper burial from us? We don't give a fuck about her. She just tried to murder us.
Into the sea.
If we died, she wouldn't have even, like, tossed us in the ocean.
And we could come back and haunt her, and that's
Yeah.
the campaign.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That's the game now.
Now you're just ghost pirates.
And now we're just ghost pirates, killing everyone.
This
Yeah.
is the natural foot progression of pirates everywhere. You become your swabbies, and then you get your captainship, and then you become a legend, and then you die, and then you become ghost pirate.
Exactly.
Either die a pirate or live long enough to become a ghost.
Exactly. So, anyway, you know that you're, like, maybe halfway into construction, so everything's under construction, under repair. In the fortress, the new docks are being built, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of work going on. We made some checks to see how well Rio was helping. We kind of calculated the money. I think you figured out how much it was, etc., etc., and dedicated the money to that, I assume.
Yes, that was all
Yep.
taken.
It's all been paid for.
So, including all the accoutrements for the party, I assume?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do have these nice former prostitutes that, know how to entertain people in charge of your party.
Probably use them to honestly get some secrets to sell to the halflings. We're gonna need them again, I assume.
I mean,
We got a couple secrets ready. No, wait, we gave those away already.
You already sold those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sold a bunch of secrets to those halflings.
Yeah, you had to uninsane
Yeah.
a bunch of people.
You know, they're at this point they've made the whole they made half their business on us having people become insane and then purchase and give them secrets. Like shit. I bet they're the ones putting it out here too.
They're putting all of the insanity symbols on the walls.
They have to. It's literally their fault.
Yeah, how dare? How dare?
Uh-huh.
Just
That's
have
my
Yaalkol
conspiracy theory.
Just have Yaalkol go suplex their temple.
Yeah. I've knocked down a building. I'll knock another.
I can't help but think of this. For just a second, side tangent. There was a superhero system where they're like, you use your, like, the energy which gives you your superpowers that you can use to keep things together, like when you chuck boats at things, where if you should pick it up by one hand, it will tear apart.
Amazing.
So you can use that power to suplex a temple. There you go. You have quantum powers.
Sounds great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believed in myself.
you awaken as a character from another system.
You actually just
Not a drop of magic blood. I turned into a superhero and fucking suplex the temple.
You just turn into a Besom character.
And then the worst part is I transform right back. So that's an impressive display, but ultimately useless.
The temple just like comes outside and like, what the fuck, dude?
What's wrong with you? You know how many secrets we're gonna need to pay for this?
I'm sorry, I didn't even know I could do it.
Sometimes you shouldn't ask if I could. You should ask if I should.
Do you think the police would let me get off for it with it if I say I did it for the bit?
No. Did it for the vine.
I did it for the bit.
I mean, I guess it's better than, driving a dragon into the largest tower in
That was Atlantis.
Atlantis. Thank you.
Amazing.
Anyway, so you know that you have approximately like at least a week before you would have to set sail for the Realm Runners in order to catch them off guard for the location that they're heading to. And it's soon after Merrill arrives that a smaller ship delivering a friend arrives. Misty, you arrive at this to see of course, the Dragon's Promise. docked, anchored out in the water, while there is massive construction underway. You can, of course, see the fortress from the shore, the docks in the middle of being built, like a small, area that's probably going to have, like a bar and maybe, just some warehouses at the dock area. General stuff you need for docks that aren't, two big buildings, you know?
Yeah, it's fair enough. Okay, so I see workers, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of workers around. You might see Rio might be around, but Rio might be also in the fortress. I cannot
Rio's
tell you.
Probably busy.
Yeah.
He's built shit. Yeah, I guess Myste will try and figure out where Yaalkol is.
Yaalkol basically is spending any time that he's not just on the ship doing his captain stuff, standing around looking like he's helping with construction.
So he's either in his closet or doing nothing.
Yep, just standing around, just watching the construction and nodding approvingly.
True manager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to find Mr. Yaalkol.
If you probably try the Dragon's Promise, of course, it seems as though the first person to spot you is a man sitting around, kind of loafing, drinking on deck.
Fucking dwarf, isn't it?
It's the dwarf. Aye, Captain!
Been a while.
Commander, I mean. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Aye. He's shirtless and seems to be just kind of loafing in the sun a little bit.
He's sunbathing.
He's sunbathing.
So, where's the big tall idiot?
I think he's currently in the crew cabins, discussing some plans with the first mate. That's right.
Right. Well, I assume on this ship, right? They don't have crew quarters anywhere else yet.
I don't think so.
Right. Fair enough.
I haven't gone ashore to ask.
I wouldn't either. It looks very busy and loud.
Just, I don't think the bar is open yet.
That's a shame.
And the nice ladies in the castle, I don't think they're the type of ladies they formerly were.
Lady.
Oh yes, they took in some I guess refugees from a brothel somewhere. Don't ask me how they ended up here, but
Well, it sounds like they've had some very interesting adventures.
oh yes, other important things I should probably mention before you get caught off guard. They recruited a new spellcaster to be Master Jacob's assistant.
Another one.
Technically, yes.
Okay, I'll keep that one in mind. Anything else?
Island's been quiet since they killed all the Cyclops and Harpies.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good, right?
Well, I think a few of the Harpies got away, but no one knows they've been on the run since then. Fly away, all, you know. And, well, they didn't ask for mine or any of the other mercenaries' help, and we happen to have ways of, shooting things from afar.
Of course. Why would they ever assume you would need something with range? You could just hit everything with a big hammer, obviously. They're downstairs?
I think the captain's quarters.
Okay. Alright, I'll go and talk to these idiots.
As you're opening the door, the first thing you hear Yaalkol saying is, all right, Revia, the number one complaint that we've had is that the bar isn't open yet.
I know.
I've had so many.
Rio to work on the bar before the docks. But he's like, no, the docks, we need to do the docks first because that's how we get ships here. And I'm like, but Rio, no one's gonna build anything if there's no fucking docks. Or bar, fuck.
This is. Oh,
Yes,
Misty!
So you actually see, Misty is currently not in her very vibrant blue outfit that she usually wears with the big coat and the foppish hat. She looks a lot more chillaxian currently in terms of garb. Lots of black and red.
Yaalkol will stand up, and he'll look happy to see you, but then he'll sort of like look over the way that you're dressed and say,
Mm-hmm.
you get up?
Yes. Well, old, technically.
Downgrade.
Not
I can't judge.
doesn't come with old loyalties, right?
No, they would likely.
As soon as you said I can't judge, I just remember you would you're in a
The ball gown.
ball gown
Tricor.
with a tricorn hat and probably
Slippers.
a belt with like weapons strapped to it that doesn't fit with the ball gown.
You look insane. You're fucking
I'm
Helen
fucking
Karen bottom character.
God, dude, this character's getup is fucking terrible.
No, all I can imagine is Pirates of the Caribbean. What's her face? Just in a dress and then just putting a pirate hat on and strapping a belt with a sword on and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, don't forget my spider climb slippers.
Mhm.
Okay.
She has fucking slippers on too. No old loyalty stuff.
Well, then I'm glad to see you. Glad to have you back. Welcome. We're sort of waiting right now. Well, I guess we're getting ready to act, so this is a good time. We have a ship to catch. I have a rat to speak to, and
A rat.
yeah, well, not so much a rat, just
Flavor.
You talk to metaphors?
yeah, it's kind of
That's new. I didn't know you knew those.
yeah. The thing is, it's nothing. Whatever.
No, you are so close, Yaalkol.
Mm-hmm.
He's a rat because he's
I
dirty.
just got
kills
confused for a second because, like, what is it? He's not a rat. He's like a person.
No,
What does
no,
it mean?
I've been trying to teach you metaphors for the last year, Yaalkol. Your book, your journal. Refer to the page 19. It's written.
Well, I'm back, and you have. Well, I'm obviously going to help you. You do pay me.
Well, yeah, of course. I don't expect anyone to
I
work
still
for
pay, yes.
free. Yeah.
I mean, you get like the part of the loot that we haul back, as usual.
Welcome back. We're still getting the island ready. We have to go pick up the liquor, as it were.
Yeah, I've heard your bar isn't ready.
Yeah, well, we're going to get the most important part of the bar now. But well, not now, but like I said,
Rum!
we're waiting.
He's upset about it.
This guy.
Where'd you wait? You didn't even come to the door that's open.
You know, Captain,
wait.
you could use a bit of a tan yourself. You sure you don't want to hang out with me?
I can't tan. I have scales.
That's. Don't worry. We'll figure out a way.
You have dark powers. I wasn't superstitious before I met you.
That's why I keep him around.
I just don't understand.
I can't sleep.
Is he
Oh,
coming
you
through your
don't-
closet?
I don't come in when you're sleeping. That'd be rude.
I know. That's the problem. I never know when you're gonna come in.
When I'm
How do you know
needed.
when he's sleeping?
He's still shirtless though too. He's just drinking rum like a bottle of rum shirtless.
I just love the picture of this whole conversation. It sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
I picture
standard.
his hair like flowing, like in the wind, like Fabio, like a dwarven Fabio.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna essentially explain to Misty what's going on with the guy we're going to steal the rum from. I'm gonna explain that this guy has some loose association with Jelix.
There's a nice
And-
picture for people to see.
And we're gonna politely reappropriate some of his some to all of his cargo, and maybe politely reappropriate some of his other cargo as well, i.e. his money. And so yeah, and then we're gonna come back here and we're gonna use that all the party.
Well, I'm always down for, well, harming Jelix people.
Yeah, I think that the things we've been hearing about them doing something in the shackles.
Mhm.
I'm a little worried, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, it should be fine. You have other things to worry about currently.
Yeah, I'm dealing with those.
I can tell your fort looks somewhat impressive, although it's half finished.
That's all real. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Well,
They're amazing.
Well, to be fair, it was a chillaxian fort. I'm sure it's built pretty good.
Usually, yes.
But yeah, we had to import a stonemason to repair the walls, and I've been going through all the books of Concubar, and I just want to leave because the moment I came back, I was just, Yaalkol just had like this whole room was filled with papers
You
that
left.
he hadn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know.
Him.
Well,
Have you gotten him the headband?
no.
Why not?
I
Well,
still.
because he has the charisma one, which he likes more.
There's a knock on the door.
It's open. I yell out.
Hello! So sauntering in, who's been actually just he hasn't left. Honestly, it's Pierce. Pierce hasn't
Oh.
left. You know, he's gonna be at the party. He hasn't left.
Like, you're still here?
Oh, hey Pierce. Well, what's up?
Hey, just checking in on all of you.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
we're,
hello! Nice to see you again.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh,
Don't worry, I have a few of my crew helping out. There are 3 of them that I feel are competent enough to actually assist on this job. Don't tell them I said that.
so
Okay.
did you want anything important, Pierce?
I did. If you weren't busy, I was going to invite you on a nice little date and a walk down the beach. Seems like you needed a
Me?
time to relax.
I'm
Oh,
not really-
Captain.
I'm
As a
not
fellow
really
captain, sometimes I would also understand it, but I felt that your first mate was a little bit more stressed than you right now.
Oh,
So
think
don't
you're
worry
right.
about it. If you did want to have a walk too, we could have one afterwards.
I have something I need to show the good captain, so why don't you take Revia on your beach walk, as far away from me as possible?
That means now. I wasn't prepared for that number. I was like, yeah, I'll just determine the number. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Just roll a d20. There you go.
Yeah, let's confirm. Let's roll to confirm. Okay.
roll the confirm.
Holy shit! I don't know. I'm so lost.
Come on, Revia.
the 20 threw it all on a whack.
Yeah.
What does that 20 mean?
I don't know.
No?
No, I have a better idea. Come with me, Pierce.
All right.
I'm gonna make him do work.
Poor Pierce.
Good luck.
I'm gonna trick him into making it like I'm having him show off like his like manliness or whatever. But he's actually just doing labor.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you. Let's just see how well this goes. Let's see how well this goes. Can you roll me a? I have to find it here. Oh God, I'm gonna have to find like his. Roll a bluff check. Let's see how well you roll.
I'm Duelist. Not 20 incoming. Oh, that's a pretty low number.
Not good, no.
That was a 9.
You might have
Okay.
so.
All right. Let me roll another something rather. Roll a sense motive on your end.
A lot better.
Okay. That's the correct one for this, right? Yes, this is the correct book that I needed to grab. Sweet chicks.
When the meme takes too much time.
I know it does.
Yeah.
Look, I had to like look up someone's perhaps stats that are on here somewhere.
Revia, why do you get 2 spouses?
Because one of them's political.
True. But I imagine this is the
Your
this is
political
like
wife.
this is the type of relationship, and then if he catches on, I actually do what he wants afterwards.
Everyone knows you got wifey and then you got bae.
Okay, I'll tell you. You can certainly sense that, like, you know, he's playing along with it, but not really being that.
It's not fun, so I just go on a walk.
Yeah. Okay. You know.
It's not fun if I didn't trick him, because if he's playing along, then it's like, well, listen, now you just ruined all the enjoyment.
You go on a nice walk on the beach. All right. So Myste and Yaalkol are left alone.
Do you have a list of guests?
I'm going to slide over a list that I imagine has had lots of revisions all over it.
I'm going to ask something, and I know you may not like it.
All right. What's up?
There are 2 people I would like to invite.
All right.
They are my brother and sister. They are Chelish.
Like, they're from Chelix or like...
From Chelish. One of them I'm not going to invite is like I was.
This victory, this party is just as much yours as it is mine. I would never say no to you inviting someone.
Okay.
But the Shackles has been my home forever, and I think that it's a good place. And if I find out that they are in any way supporting the Chelax people trying to, then, you know, he just gestures trying to, like, he seems to be trying to articulate like a very complex, like, emotional thing. He'll say, I'm not gonna like hurt them or anything. And then he seems just like very much like desperately trying to like convey the like what he's saying. Just, you know what? Yeah, invite whoever. Just ignore me.
This makes you write their names down. I brought something for the party as well.
Yeah.
Come on, I will lead you outside.
I'll come with. He looks like he was bored with what he was doing anyways.
There's a big crate sort of sat by the gangplank.
And he just points at the crate like this.
Yes.
I walk over to the crate and just like look expectantly, like open it.
You can.
I Yaalkol will try to open it. I imagine
It's a crate.
it takes a little bit, but it's he's able to do it. He's a
full
ridiculous
of,
strength.
it's full of fireworks.
I remember one time when I was real little. My dad took me to out in the open waters. There was some festival happening, and they would shoot these out. And at first I was scared, but then I thought that was so cool.
And I think you like this one specifically. She'll point to a very large one. This one, when it explodes, forms a dragon.
And when he like breathes out, you'll see he will like actually breathe smoke out of his nostrils. And he says, "I like that a lot."
I figured you would.
Welcome back, Misty.
It's nice to be back.
Well, I wish that you could come back to relax, but we have a little bit of work before we have the fun stuff.
Accustomed to violence, unfortunately. But it's not a big deal.
Plus, it helps us get our digestion going for when we start the partying. I heard this guy tell me once that if you work out a little before you drink, right? You can drink forever. Let me tell you all about it. And you'll go into this hour-long explanation about how he misunderstood somebody telling him basically that if you work out more, you'll have a better alcohol tolerance.
All right, fair enough. Misty seems disinterested, but we'll listen.
But while you go off and explain this to Misty, and we kind of move away from the scene, we actually go back in time a little bit. We find ourselves far away from the Island of Empty Eyes in a bar in, of course, Port Peril. It's loud, it's raucous, it's a pirate bar. Port Peril's a pirate city. And enjoying a drink and relaxing, having had victory over a set of cards. Now the game is disbanded. A man sits. And it's not long before someone comes up to you, Chester, and gives you a letter. This dwarven man with a kind of strange pointy nose and kind of like looking around and kind of like seems to look around and kind of comes over to you and goes, "Are you Chester St.Clair?"
Indeed.
Great! He'll like just drop a letter in front of you and then like just stand there. "I was told to stand here until after you're done the letter. So please read it quickly. I don't want to stand around long."
I'll reach down, take the letter out.
Sure. The letter seems to be from an old friend of yours who you haven't seen in probably, well, honestly, more than a decade now, when you were a much younger man. A man who helped you out in your younger years here in the Shackles. Ambrose. I have to remember his last name, sorry. Ambrose Krupp. "Chester, I've heard tales of some of your exploits as of late. I've always kept an ear out. Saw you as like a closest thing I ever got to a son. Certainly, I don't know if you ever felt of me that way, but I always liked you. Well, look, I know you've been wandering aimlessly for a number of years now, plying your goods and such. But I found me a crew. Not just any crew, a great crew. And I see many big things for its captain. In less than a few years, he's already found himself not only a free captain, but a possibility for a seat on the Pirate Council. And well, I think, if you're looking for a fight, looking for some glory, or looking for some treasure, there ain't not be any better ways to go. And some of that knowledge I imparted on you Perhaps some of that knowledge you picked up without me might be useful for him. As much as they are strong at getting places quickly, they often need some words of advice and wisdom. And, well, the hands I've left it in, if I'm retiring from the ship, I can trust. But a little extra help might be good. Tell the dwarf you'll come with him, and he'll take you to a ship, Dragon's Fury, escort you to the island. Up to you after that. I'll be in the fort.
Okay. I will fold the letter back up, slide it back into the envelope, stand up and go, lead on, good man.
What? Ah! Ah! Sure. There's something wrong with that dwarf, honestly.
He needs to be thrown in the sea.
Look, Narwhal has never been quite right. That's why you put him on the Dragon's Fury.
We did gain his friendship because Yaalkol beat him up.
He did like that. He's probably kind of a little crazy. I have to
Narwhal.
just Tam Narwhal tweet.
Old Narwhal.
Yeah. Dwarf with a very large, ugly nose. He's a rigger. Tam Narwhal Tate.
He is ugly.
He ain't pretty.
Hopefully he doesn't get his nose stuck in the rigging.
He might.
He hasn't yet.
Aston large nose.
So you'll be escorted down to the docks. I'm guessing with a chance to pick up what goods you have, probably from the local inn. Honestly, that you were staying at, and down to like a very nice ship, which seems to be set up a pirate ship. Aboard there is a man who, let me get because you haven't seen him, I can probably get a picture of this guy pretty quickly. I'll put it over here so you can see it. This man here with a very nice hat seems to be the captain, and he'll kind of like look over to you and go like, kind of shake his head like as a nod, and then just kind of like leave and go back to like doing stuff. He doesn't seem to say much. He just kind of like looks at people and like, you know, and then at his side is this woman here who every other word is a curse word.
It's Rosie.
We like to put our best foot forward.
First impressions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Rosie is just a test if you're fit to be a part of our crew. If you can't take Rosie, then you don't deserve to be on the crew.
Can't take Rosie. You're never gonna stomach. Right? You need to have a high tolerance for bullshit.
Look, Rosie just there's a reason why she's well. Her last name is Cusswell because she can cuss well, but I don't know if that's her original last name. It never says in her backstory.
Has a Go XLR and just presses the censor button every time she speaks.
I really do that.
I'm sure she's riveting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God damn it. I hate that I get that joke. Anyway. It'll be a few days' journey to the, or it'll be like maybe about a week's journey to the Island of Empty Eyes. And certainly aboard the ship, the Dragon's Fury is a well-maintained pirate ship. You'll get a sense that, the friendliest person there seems Narwhal, strangely enough. Who basically, everyone else just was like, you know, he just basically says to you, I just explained that I was asked to escort you to the island. Really, you seem nice enough. Ambrose likes you.
He is a good man.
Yeah.
Not a fine judge of character, if I can say so.
I mean, Harsk said so. And, I do miss my drinking buddy.
So tell me, do you know anything about this crew?
The captain's a dragon man.
The psychopaths.
Okay, then.
The first mate's some kind of cultist.
Salander.
Kind of true.
I'm no longer a cult leader. Okay.
He left your cult.
Yeah. Second mate will sleep with anything that doesn't isn't nailed down.
That's true.
Remind me to nail myself down.
Well, he'll sleep with stuff that's nailed down too.
He just-
What a weird restriction.
As long as they're into it.
Yeah, as long as there's consent.
Yeah.
They're all weird. As he kind of has like the one eye like really open, the other eye kind of like he's like, kind of like that,
I'm
kind of
just
like.
thinking, yeah, says this man. This should be an interesting trip.
Aye. Now deal the cards. You're quite good at this game. But the Dragon's Fury will arrive a few days after Myste has arrived back. And certainly the plan is being set, of course, for a location nearby to... give me a second, because I don't remember the island off the top of my head. Grinish Takara. Oh my god.
Bless you.
Yes, I know where that is.
It's on the Rampur Isles.
Yes, I know
so-
where that is.
Yes. This name that I cannot pronounce whatsoever, because honestly, I think I've tried it a few times and it don't work.
Yeah, there's some of these names that are real hard to say.
I will spell this in chat once again. I think I've spelled that right, but there's a lot of letters in there.
That's a very interesting word.
That's the town that apparently they're heading for in the Rampur Isles, and you're going to intercept them before there. Basically, figuring out from Hell's Harbor the normal route that they would take, and a couple of depending on the weather. Which you can kind of find out, learn, kind of sense along the way. You'll be traveling that way because you'll be arriving early, and kind of the locations that would be good for ambush. But the Dragon's Fury arrives with more supplies, a couple more men, that kind of thing. That they've been basically being a runner ship for picking up materials. So they're coming back with like a literal boatload of materials to kind of drop off, stone and some specialty types of lumber, iron materials that you can't kind of build here. Certainly you could process logs, but that's time consuming. So probably like certain types of wood pieces that are a lot more harder to process and, more critical. They can get things like that might be treated in certain ways. Anyway. Chester, before you leave, Narwhal will come up to you and be like, "Well, it's good meeting ya! That's the ship over there. Just go yell at the Dragon Man."
How close are we to the other ship?
Probably by now the docks are they're incomplete, but they're probably usable enough that you probably stopped at the docks to unload the stuff. So it's probably there is at least one working dock that the Dragon's Fury can unload at. There are probably a number of smaller ships that travel in between this and the Dragon's Promise, what seems to be the slightly larger ship. But it is probably anchored out in the water rather than at that. So you'd probably have to catch one of the smaller ships.
Okay, damn. I was hoping to do a very interesting intro of swinging off the rigging onto their ship.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not that close.
Oh well. Well, it's good meeting YouTube.
Aye. He'll kind of just wander off somewhere then.
And remember, watch that tick when you're bluffing.
The place is abuzz with bit activity. Certainly, as I said, this one of many docks that are being constructed, it seems to be done and in pretty good shape. But you can tell that this place is being built. You can easily catch a ship, a rowing vessel, to the Dragon's promise if you want to, or you can head into the fort proper.
Well, what was I told to do? Was I told just to meet here at the fort, or was I told to go right to the ship?
If you want to go see the captain first, it was suggested the ship. If you want to go see, excuse me. If you want to go see your old friend, of course, Ambrose, he says he was up at the fort.
Right. I probably should stop in at the captain first, and then meet up with my friend.
Last trespasser nearly got hammered to death.
Well, I don't feel like it being hammer time.
It's always hammer time with Yaalkol.
It really is.
So I will take a rowing, catch a ride on one of the rowing vessels over to the ship.
Okay. So certainly you'll be able to climb up the side of the boat. You know, the ladder that's kind of down on the side that allows people to come in. Seems as though, like, you know, as you kind of depart with like some stuff being brought onto the ship from the docks and a number of people coming on, they're already loading up another ship to head back the other way. The place is buzzing with activity. As you get on board the deck, other than the activity of a lot of sailors looking around, the most noticeable thing is a dwarf who seems to be pantless and is now seemingly tanning his lower regions.
Is it with dwarfs?
This dwarf is my fault, to be fair.
He's the worst.
He's the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
Eric
You
is
invade your privacy every day, okay?
It's your problem. Just get some magic locks.
I've seen worse, I'm sure, but
He seems to be reading a book with like not like a glass of wine, like just like a bottle of like rum. They just swigs from the bottle occasionally while like reading a book.
Man's an engineer.
I'm going to look for anyone else other than the dwarf to ask where the
Fair.
maybe
Honestly.
I don't think literally anyone else.
There seems to be like a man that seems to be in charge of like loading and unloading things. Doesn't say much.
Pardon me. I'm looking for the captain.
Who you?
It's this fucking guy.
My name is Chester. I'm to be part of your crew.
Hold this.
What is it?
A barrel.
How heavy is it?
Very.
Because I am a strict 10.
Fucking Albert, dude.
He's got into 6 now.
He's got the headband.
Yeah.
He's slightly smarter.
Yeah, he knows things now.
He can speak.
He's trying his best.
Yeah, he just isn't worth the money right now to get a +4 headband.
The beam isn't worth it.
It's fine. He technically has money I haven't spent, but not on the
We
head.
can.
He probably wouldn't spend it on that because he's not smart enough to.
No, he spent it on more crabs to eat.
I feel like being young, like I like take control of his funds to buy him what he needs.
All right, you'll struggle with a barrel for like a minute before he's like, he sighs and kind of like picks it up off of you and like, you know, takes it over and like kind of handing it off the side to like, you know, with 2 hands down to the people down on the boat. What do you want again?
The captain. Where can I locate them?
Who?
Person in charge.
Oh! Funny hat scaly man.
Yes.
Yaalkol.
As you can see, I have earned a lot of respect amongst my crew. My reputation for doom and dread have made me feared and respected alike.
He in there!
Thank you, good sir.
You bad at lifting barrels.
And you're very good at that.
Thank you. Crabs?
Tell me the actual crabs, at least.
He now, instead of keeping him in his loincloth, has a pouch on his belt that he pulls out like a handful of live crabs from.
I'm good right now, but thank you for the offer.
You see him like take one and just like pop it in his mouth like a snack and start chewing on it.
He's shelling everything. Insane person.
We only hire the best crew here.
He's good at carrying stuff.
In our defense, he literally came with the ship.
We can't get rid of him.
He's so bad. We pay him too.
He'll die without us.
I imagine
He is like a 10th level fighter now, so he's actually pretty good.
He's
so
crazy.
far on this trip, I have met a captain that doesn't talk.
Yeah.
A second mate that just curses every other word.
Mm-hmm.
A weird dwarf that has some kind of ticking problem.
Mm-hmm.
all those the other
A
big teams.
pantsless dwarf.
Cancel for it, yeah.
He's the 18, but just barely. And honestly, that's not my call.
And Mr. Smarty Pants here.
Yeah.
You know,
We're
everyone
putting our
is
best
busy.
forward. Putting our best people forward.
Yeah. All the actual fucking smart people are on shore doing stuff.
I'm assuming Rio is probably on shore, and maybe because occasional magical help might be needed, they probably have Jacub and
Yeah, Jacub has like make whole or some shit.
and Enderly are probably both working on helping stuff with like the repairs and stuff. Because yeah, Jacub has like make whole.
Has a lot to
Advocate,
answer
great
for.
But you can head into the captain's cabin, where
I'm gonna knock. I'm not gonna just walk into the captain's cabin.
all right. So as you're kind of like looking over various locations, Myste, Revia, Yaalkol, you'll hear a knock at the door.
You want me to get it?
Yeah.
Alright, you sure?
Yaalkol seems very enwrapped in the map. He's just like looking at the various like places on the map, just like completely intrigued. He's like, yeah. Can you get it, please?
Alright.
Nice.
Well, I will get the door. What is it? Who the hell are you?
Hello. I will tip my hat, bow slightly. The name is Chester. Ambrose has sent me.
Ah,
Saying you're looking for some new crew.
yes, come in.
Oh yes. Yeah. You're Ambrose guy. Hey, welcome. I'm Yaalkol. I'm the captain around here. This is Revia, my first mate. This is Myste. I genuinely cannot remember what we made you. You were the master at arms, and then we switched you around.
I can check to get
Gunner.
Yeah, I'm the gunner.
Gunner, that's what it is. This is our gunner, Myste.
Hi, Damien.
What do you do?
You'll also notice there's like a fish tank in here with this really ugly looking like piranha monster in it.
Oh,
Does it look like Damien? You were holding Damien up
True.
saying that?
Wait, this is when I'm gone, right?
No, this is after you're back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like toss a piece
I
of meat
forgot
into
to
the
mention it. In Misty's bag, like a little clockwork bird is gonna stick its head out.
tank. Cool, you forgot Jacub.
I
He's
thought
sitting
he
in the
was
corner.
Sure.
He's
No.
doing something else away from me. I think he.
If Jacob's here, then I would say, that's our
We have Jacob here so he can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You can have Jacub here so we can talk.
That makes more sense.
Come on,
anyway.
Jacub. He's just a guest here.
But that's the only reason I skipped over. I said that's our ship was Wizard Jacub.
Mage. We don't.
Ship's mage.
Ship mage.
What's the difference?
Well,
Not a lot. They die about the same.
You tried to explain it to me the other day, and it really hurt my brain. So I'm just gonna call him the ship wizard.
That's fine. Well, but mage is it's you know what? Doesn't matter. Anyway, I assume you're the person Ambrose was talking about.
Yes.
Wait, are you his son?
No. I don't think so.
Not blood related, no.
Doesn't look like
glad
him.
someone asked, because I was curious. I can never tell with you humans. You look very similar all the time.
Wow.
Am I human,
Captain.
Yaalkol? Only you have to know the answer. No.
Do you know what a human is?
How many humans are in this room right now?
How many
Yeah,
humans are
yeah,
here?
yeah, cool. Tell
Oh, I
us.
forgot to note that.
I am.
Look around. They say,
There's technically 2. Oh, 3. I'm sorry, there's 3.
I have pointed ears.
Yaalkol
Jacob has
say-
pointed ears.
Yeah.
There's-
2 of you are half, so that makes a whole.
We're not human. Shut up.
Yaalkol will look back at you and say, other than me?
You're not
Yes,
a human, Yaalkol.
You're not a human.
Yeah,
Nice try.
there's 4, right? You're all human.
Yaalkol, my ears. Look at my ears.
Rio isn't human.
No, Rio isn't human. Very good.
Never mind, Yaalkol. Never
Look
mind.
at your map, and I'll gesture back to the map.
I'll tell you the differences between races later. It might be important because you're.
This guy's human, and he's new. What's your deal?
I'm an expert sword fighter.
Hmm.
We need that. We
Not a
do a
problem.
lot of fighting. I don't know if anybody told you, we do a lot of fighting.
There is a lot of fighting, typically, yes.
Well,
It's almost too much fighting.
No, this about an average amount.
Jacob, you only say that because you got hit in the head by a coconut.
A coconut?
That thing almost killed me.
It was a coconut.
It almost killed him. It was like the size of a small boulder.
How
So-
weak are you?
No. It was the size of a small boulder. Like it was a big coconut.
And like, it's not like it fell from a tree. It got whipped by a tree monster.
I'm
Way
sure.
different.
It threw it at him like with the strength of like a giant. So listen, he should have dodged it, but like also I don't really blame him. It looks like it hurt
It dodged when I
bad.
should have dodged. It was
yeah.
weird.
You'll be fine.
Listen, if Ambrose vouched for you, so there's no we don't need to do any official stuff. I'm cool with you coming on board as long as everyone else here is cool with it. Cool with you.
What's your name?
I'm Chester. Chester
He's a
St.
person.
Clair.
You sailed before now, Chester?
Of course. I've been through these seas many a time.
Good.
This is gonna give him like the once over.
So, what would you say your greatest skill is besides sword fighting? Like, where do you fit in terms of capabilities on a ship? Are you going to be doing rigging? Or are you just going to be chilling till we're fighting? Give me the rundown of what your skill set is here,
Well, I do have a keen eye and a sharp tongue.
So, we could put you in the crow's nest? Because I think Quentin goes up there and he sleeps. He doesn't even look out.
Well, Quentin's been sad since Rio left.
Wait, there's somebody in the
I told
crow's
Quentin
nest?
he could just stay at the fort. But no, he's like, no, I must continue working on the ship. I don't think he even works. I think he just sleeps.
That's why he stays here. He doesn't do anything.
I know, I don't see him. And he gets paid.
It's sad. It's a terrible thing.
Get the fuck out of here!
Hello,
Where did
I
you
hate
come
this.
from?
I hate this man. I hate him. All right,
Don't
you know what?
plant
This is
fire.
boring. We're gonna vote. Is this guy in? I say he's in.
Yeah,
He's
he's
in,
in.
wait, what do you mean? Of course
I
he's
say
in.
he's in too.
You don't get a vote.
Alright,
You don't
put
get a
on-
vote. That's very important to me.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Where'd I leave my pants?
Wait, is this the dwarf that was outside?
Yeah.
I will feed you to Gritter if you don't find your pants.
Oh, Grinner would.
You have a minute.
Not even Grinner would eat this man.
Wait.
You notice he doesn't have his pants.
I
I grab him by the scruff. I open the door. I run out and throw him into the sea.
Start dutifully throw this man.
One the dwarf into the sea with his pants off. I say, I've had enough of this goddamn dwarf.
That
Please.
commonplace.
Please leave my Marines alone.
Just appears out of nowhere. I don't understand.
No, I mean
No.
the pantslessness. Is
No,
that
that's
common?
not common.
No,
Well,
yeah.
there's two people you are likely to find pantless: Harsk and Quinton.
No, Concubar.
Conqueror too.
Concubar, you have some strange opinions about Concubar.
What? Listen, Concubar is literally deathly afraid of you. So you just don't understand. Like, if you and him are in the same room, he will be on the opposite end.
Yeah, he acts different when you're in the room. I kind of like it.
You know, you're like a
Okay,
mage
let me-
slayer, and he's a
Well,
bard.
Yes, I do slay mages. That's, I mean,
Hey,
that's,
you don't have to look at me when you say that.
You know, if you accidentally slay Conqueror, like when we're like doing something, I'm not gonna say anything.
No,
look,
no,
I have the
no.
nickname Mage Pain.
It makes my life a lot easier. I get a lot of complaints.
No, we got the new item for Concubar. The pipes of haunting.
That sounds terrible.
Holy shit! All right.
I don't know what they
All
do,
right.
but
Well, Chester, welcome.
Not terrifying.
well, hey,
There's a flamingo in here now.
Yeah,
what's his name?
but-
What's his name? There's
There's a flamingo in here now.
Is this flamingo?
Yeah, there's a flamingo.
That's you, isn't it? You can't trick me. I'm not stupid. I know you can turn into animals. Get out of here.
Is it menacing?
No.
There's also another bird because I have my bird in here too. Wait,
Rotka.
you're right.
Rotka and Grinner are friends. It's my headcanon.
All right.
The flamingo will leave and use its mouth to like open up the door.
That's harsh. Is that how
Yes.
he does it? He turns into a rat.
Congratulations.
Figured it
You
out. Oh, cool.
figured it out. It only took you years.
I hate it.
Okay, now we must seal every single board in
So
this
funny.
room.
I
So
gotta
we
be.
can't get in.
I gotta be honest with you. Knowing actually makes it kind of worse.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. That's not gonna work. You can turn into smaller things.
What if we put like
Good.
repellent? Like we get an alchemical
Don't-
item.
Fuck with my Marines.
It's just he's doing it. It's on him.
Remember that your little boy toy? You know why I hate him? Because he fucked with my Marines.
What? We're friends.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyway.
All right.
So hey, introductions. Your I forget your name. What's it again?
Chester.
Chester. You know what? For your introduction to the crew, how about we do a bit of a show? You know, I would suggest you and the captain duel, but he has a big ass hammer, and that doesn't really look cool to fight with a sword. So
Dance.
no, I was gonna suggest we just do it like a mock duel, but I guess that works too. I guess.
I-
You know, that
I
sounds a
can
lot.
also duel if you
I
want
like
to duel.
dancing.
You know, I
It's
didn't
all-
consider the dancing. I don't have any. You know,
You look embarrassing. Please stop.
Hey,
I'm just
dueling
distracted.
and dancing go together. You both need good footwork.
Uh,
I found my pants.
no.
Good.
Generally, in duels, I found if you hit really hard with a hammer, it works well.
I
That's
just
if you make contact.
I guess, yeah.
You do.
I-
A hammer's not a precise weapon.
you know.
I guess it depends on who's swinging it. You ask me, I'm pretty good. And I've hit people with a hammer before. I don't know about all that.
How about to bolster the crew, the crew's morale? Let's do it like a tournament. No, wait, we have to leave tomorrow, don't we?
Yes, we have to do things.
I like
Remember
it. You know-
the rum shipment?
Yeah, Chester, so your debut on the crew is gonna be we're gonna fuck up a slave ship that has rum.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, very important. We don't have many rules around here, but we do have one rule: no slaves. When we see anyone owning slaves, I will make sure that they are no longer in ownership of those people.
There are certain islands you couldn't go to then.
I get that, and I won't.
I am fine with that. I do not agree with the slavery anyway.
Good.
Oh,
Then,
we should be leaving like now.
yes. Speaking of which,
Wilhelmsen to the ship.
No, you leave first. I won't leave till you leave.
as you're like you guys are arguing, I'm gonna quickly get Charles up to on what we're doing here. Basically, it'd be like, all right, so this guy we're stealing from is getting like a lot of rum, and so we're gonna like take that rum from him, right? And then we're gonna drink it at this third big party I'm throwing. I'm throwing that big party because I'm gonna be in the pirate council, right? And so to be on the pirate council, right, I have to throw a big party for like a bunch of people. And so we had this island, right? And so we had to come here and basically I just go backwards and explain everything we've done to get to this position. And over like the course of like 10 minutes telling him this exact like storytelling method.
He's not the smartest man, but people like him.
Definitely smarter than your gentlemen out there who've been unloading.
I think, yeah, he's
Don't you
not.
dare insult Owlbear.
I am talking funny. He's an
a
idiot.
beautiful man.
He's
I'm
useful.
sure he's very capable in many ways.
I've seen him cave a Chelik skull in. It's very impressive.
I am sure. Speaking is not his forte.
No. He's not
Oh no.
articulate.
You should have seen him without the headband.
He was worse before the headband.
How long do we depart? Because I would love to see Ambrose before we leave, if possible.
You should have time. You'd have
You
to
got,
just
like-
break-
Yeah.
You got like an hour.
I think he's a little more time than that.
I can make it a quick
Maybe.
hello.
I mean,
Misty will glare
I'm
at you.
sure-
When she says that.
I'm sure when we have the party, I would have time to speak with him as well.
well, you guys long as you really need because, you know, the crew on the island like to delay a lot. And to find Quentin. He's hiding somewhere in the fort.
So certainly, as you begin to prepare for departure, having plotted your course, Chester, you can head to the fortress, which is I'll actually move the map over here so we can take a look at here. This is no longer an abandoned fort, but this was once the abandoned fort here.
I could remake this and make it fixed if you really want me to.
So like here's the main gate. I'll shift to it here, and then like you will find Ambrose over here, of course, in the kitchen area in B10 of this map here.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, Cool's here too, huh?
I mean, that was also Big Yaalkol, who never
Big
left.
Yaalkol.
Big Yaalkol. When he was embiggened to be larger.
Teleported.
Biggened.
Yeah,
He gets embiggened.
yeah. Look, maybe Jacub goes over and pokes him and makes him a large man.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't do that in public.
Where are you poking him?
Wherever he can. He also just gestures at him and turns him into some kind of horrible monstrosity occasionally.
Yeah, that's why Jacob's on the naughty list.
Don't talk about
No, okay. Look, okay. They were guardian deities of nature. Okay.
This is why Misty often, when talking about killing mages, just kind of looks at you.
that. Not my nature.
Not. I don't know what fucked up god that belongs to. It's not mine.
It's not mine either. I read it in the book when but it worked out.
I read about it in a book. I decided to transform you into it.
Makes me
At least
strong
now I know what I look.
sometimes.
Okay, but you weren't even here for the cool like half fish centaur person.
Rio certainly was, and Rio thanks you for that.
No one thanks you for the horrible monstrosity who made him into the one.
Okay, he was a hot mermaid centaur thing.
He was for a while. Ambler's busy cooking away, honestly.
Greetings, old friend.
Chester. Why? My letter got to you.
Indeed it did.
How you doing, boy?
It's been an interesting trip, and you seem to have made some interesting friends.
Look, all of them are pretty eccentric. I'm not going to lie about that. Especially the captain and the officers. But they're good people. Have a sense of what it means to be a true pirate of the shackles. Vengeance against those that would wrong you. Justice for those that are your family and friends. And your ship is your family.
Indeed, sir.
Look, honestly, I called you here because I sense things are strange on the horizon. And I don't want you to talk about this with the captain and the others.
Of course.
I've been considering it, and Yaalkol and the rest of them are getting on the Pirate Council a lot quicker than they really should be. I'm sure you're aware of, a Miss, I have to remember her name. Give me a second here.
Tessa?
Miss Tessa Fairwind. Member of the Pirate Council. Well, from it sounds like when they talked with her, she has no interest in becoming, replacing the current Hurricane King, Bonefist. But she's a sly one. First off, she supports Yaalkol and the others becoming free captains. Secondly, she puts them in a position where they helped root out some Chilaxian spies. Then, of course, knowing that Revia is an expert sailor, probably one of the best in this generation, if not the best in this generation, well, can win the regatta. I'm sure you heard rumors about the Dragon's Promise winning the free captain's regatta. It was all over.
Indeed.
Well, Bonefist, he ain't popular. I worry that Tessa might see an opportunity to, the old man, and replace him with someone who's a little bit more controllable. Now, maybe I'm guessing. Maybe there's nothing to it. Maybe she's just being generous to get a little bit more power. Having another friend on the council. But if she is aiming to replace the control, the leadership, I'd rather have someone that I know will add a little bit more caution. Tessa seems friendly, but she's probably out for something on her own. So, keep an eye out. Make sure that if what I'm worried about is true, and someone's positioning Yaalkol to be perhaps the next Hurricane King, or in line in competition for it, that's dangerous. Especially because he hasn't earned much of a name himself. It's been a rise to power that's quite quick, and there might be many that are not going to be friendly about that. I'm getting too old to be sailing the high seas. You know me, I was old years ago. So this fort's a great opportunity to retire, at least somewhere, where I can keep an eye on things, help out the locals, and, that such. And still be part of the crew. But that's why I asked for you here, really. Because in case something happens, something dangerous. They're good kids like you were. Just a little bit confused at times.
I can see that, but I can see there's something to them as well. I will be more than happy to keep an eye out, and I trust your inklings. If you think there could be trouble, there most likely is.
If you want an ally, there's another you can speak to. Myste. And, Harsk. Harsk's eccentric. But he's smarter than you think.
That's not the pantsless dwarf, is it?
It's the pantsless dwarf.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
That man has no sense of shame.
Nope.
I mean, I've been to many a brothel myself, but I try not to pull it out while just on deck. And
I'll tell you, while docked, he'll do stuff like that. When push comes to shove, he's ready for a fight, and serious. I spent enough time with him. A drinking buddy.
you have a good taste in people. I will give him a shot.
Again, he's an eccentric, so be careful on that. And Myste, she's a sharp one too. She's been around Shackles a lot. The only reason I didn't come directly to her with this is that I know that she's got some of her own baggage. Terrible things that happened with Chelix back in her youth. So, if you want to bring stuff to her, that's up to you. I'll leave it up to you. But she'd be one to trust in her. Those two are the two I would say would be best to let in on any kind of secrets or suspicions if you do start gaining them.
I'll keep an eye out, and if I think anything is up, I will reach out to them.
Great. And of course, if you're ever back at the fort and you need me, I'll be here cooking. It's nice to be on shore and cooking. A lot more opportunities than it does in a small kitchen on a boat.
Yes, I'm sure you have many more ingredients you get to play with.
Honestly, not that many right now. The island has some decent tropical supplies, but there's plenty I'm missing. The captain's got to really ship some more stuff in for better meals. I know he's for the party, which I'm getting ready for, but he's got to get those docks and some steady trade supplies up and running. Got to get something to start building a city.
Well, I look forward to the party. It'd be good to have some of your food again.
It's been a while since I've had to cook something quite as extravagant as this. Harsk wasn't a man that really wanted anything too fancy. And of course, so far upon the Dragon's Promise, there hasn't been much need of it. Never really asked for any parties. I guess, Yaalkol isn't a celebratory man for his own birthday or such, so I assume he doesn't think about it for others.
Well, apparently we're off to steal some rum.
Good luck.
See you soon again, my friend.
Okay. So, you will depart for your location nearby to the Ramport Islands, where you can ambush the Jester's Grin. Why don't we take our break here then? We'll go into the second part then. So if you're doing drink, snack, or bathroom break, go ahead and do them, and we'll be back in a little bit, having a friend return and a new friend join them. So, back. Welcome back, everyone. All right. So, you set sail, leaving the Island of Empty Eyes, for the area where you can intercept the Jester's Grin. It'll take you some days to sail to the Rampart Isles. Let me move to the big map of the Shackles. And we'll put us over here. Oh my god, I cannot. So you're going from like up here. It's down here. It's like right below you. Rampart Islands. It was Grinishrabarakakarama.
Here to do the stuff there. Bam.
Yeah. And Hell Harbor is.
Hell Harbor's over here.
Okay. So they're
they've got a trip
Yeah, they're going over this way first. Because why were they going over this way first?
Slaves.
Oh, because they were doing slaves. They were trading slave stuff. Okay, so they were they were picking up slaves. I think over here.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna trail them.
Oh no, they're dropping off slaves here. So this is like they're going from Hell Harbor. So you can intercept them anywhere like along this route here. Probably the best bet is probably to intercept them somewhere around here, because this is where they're coming into the main area to get to Great Shimmer.
Like thin straits.
We will do it right there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And me, Cole can go halfling tipping.
How are we getting the rum? Does he have it on him now? Do we know that information?
They're theoretically they have the rum on them. They're dropping off the slaves and then taking the rum north.
Okay, that's what they were doing. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Because the rum was just like a face, right? They're like using it as a cover.
They're rum running.
No.
So they're taking rum that's probably not.
Slavery's not illegal in the Shackles.
Yeah, it's based on whoever owns the island.
There
decides
are
if it's legal
a
or not.
couple of islands where it's perfectly fine. Senshi Bay is one of them. I think all the Tian islands it's considered fine because Tian's kind of a fucked up place.
Here in the Rampart Isles, it's fine. So
Senshi Bay is a big one.
Yeah, so there's places where slavery is a thing, but certainly they are dropping off slaves at Grin. I'm just going to call it Grin because I'm not going to try to pronounce it. And then they were planning on heading north, where they're basically smuggling the rum into Chelix. The rum that they're smuggling is illegal. Like, slaves would be technically legal in Chelix, though importing them from the Shackles might be kind of weird.
Or frowned upon.
Yeah.
They can get them in Varesia.
Yeah. They probably would be looked at lower quality kind of thing. Yeah. So certainly, the rum, though, is illegal, and hence why that is being smuggled in.
Myste will be in the crow's nest, keeping an eye out. Specifically with her musket, because she has a far-reaching sight upon it.
Okay. Now, the question becomes, how are you detecting the Drescher's grid? You can keep an eye out, or you could do whatever else you want to do.
Well, one, we have the spyglass that lets you see like 3 miles out, which is pretty useful.
I would have given that to the other guy.
Well, if you want, I'll be up there with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if you want me to use the spyglass temporarily, I can.
The spyglass kind of just anyone can use.
Well, I'm just saying because we're up in the crow's nest. It's the best vantage point.
Yeah.
Let me quickly look at cleric spells to see if anything comes up.
It acts as a far glass if you need to look that up.
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
Magic. I'm gonna see if there's any cleric spells that would be useful in getting the ship. Probably not gonna be. Oh, there's a spell called Track Ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
wow.
is exactly a spell called Track Ship.
Did our friendly bard boy have a piece of that ship by chance?
Probably fucking not.
No.
Well,
That's
then
so
I can't
weird.
use track ship on it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be quite strange.
You know, the spell looks like it was designed for this game, so you gotta ask.
I think
you know.
it kind of is.
But that's useful for the future.
Yeah.
The tracking a ship seems pretty difficult, but that's why, actually, instead of waiting here, we should wait further up, because we know about how long it will take them, right? And if we don't catch them here, we can then back up and get into different spots, right? So we can try to ambush at multiple different spots.
Yeah, the ocean is very big.
So I think we might try to ambush earlier, and if they're not there in the timetable, our ship's really fast.
We do have a magic ship. Yeah.
Your vision actually extends over 10 miles.
Yep.
Oh,
If you're in a crow's nest, yes.
Yeah.
never mind. We will see the ship if it's coming this way.
You can also clairvoyance on the ship.
Or clairaudience.
Yes.
And it tracks.
Yeah.
And it tracks the ship, which is sick. It's a good item.
It's
Really?
really good. It's a really good item.
So I think we're safe then. It was just that we should be able to spot the enemy ship. I'm checking if there's anything else that I could use, but it just doesn't really look like it.
It could still be Misty and Chester doing the spotting.
Okay.
I'm just not noticing anything.
Okay. Well, I will need perception checks from folks.
You can also use clairvoyance once per day with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my perception.
Yeah.
32. That's not bad.
Perception.
36. That's pretty good.
Nat 20.
That is
Hell yeah.
indeed pretty good. All right. So, you will spot the Jester's Grin coming in to where you could theoretically ambush it. I will need you to make some checks as they will seemingly spot you and begin to try to effectively make their getaway from you.
Good luck.
Makes sense, yeah.
All right, I will need then, I've looked up the rules for this, 3 profession sailor checks from whoever is rolling them, a.k.a. Revia.
With your plus 30.
So I get a +6.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, sorry, a +3 to this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at +33. Because we're against another
Yeah?
ship.
Uh-huh.
So that's a 46,
Uh-huh.
45,
Uh-huh.
and 49.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I think we catch them.
Yeah, okay. There was a possibility of not if you had failed, if you had rolled very low in one of those. I will tell you, I don't have to roll. You rolled enough that I don't have to roll.
Well, you know,
Well, if you can roll his DC 33, so you could fail a 35.
Ambrose did say I was probably the best sailor of this generation.
One of.
Said
And-
probably the best.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Probably.
Yeah, Cool's dad has one more than you at all times.
I will kill him. Then he was best. Me will lose.
Yeah, Cool actually gains one more sailing point than you
I'm okay with
at
that.
all times.
We just all know Yaalkol's better.
Yeah, it's true.
All right.
Just don't
Are we
ask me
gonna-
to steer the ship.
Not true.
Are we doing some ship combat?
No, y'all are cash. Y'all are writing checks that I have to cash, and I'm not doing it.
Okay. So, as you approach the ship, of course, it will seemingly... Oh, I'll just close that for now. Let me just check here. I have what's going on here. Because I want to make sure I don't make a mistake. All right. You do a pretty good job of trying to pursue them. It seems like they're trying to break through and head for port. So they'll take the fight to you. I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna roll any range things because, like, you know, they don't really have great range weapons. I'm just gonna go.
We also have actually pretty good AC for a ship.
You know, and I mean, they're a pretty decent ship for a fight, but honestly, we're just gonna do that there.
This is our ship, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm sorry. It should be.
Just as a note, our ship has an AC of 18.
That's pretty good for a ship, yeah.
That's really high because it's 2
Ships are
plus half my
fucking
profession
big.
sailor.
Ships
So,
can
like-
be very large.
To someone shooting a siege engine, it's
There you
likely
go.
to
No,
miss
that's
our
correct.
ship.
Okay, now I got the correct direction. There you go. So
Yeah.
you're like over here. This is their ship here.
I'm on the crow's nest.
Okay.
I'm at the wheel.
Let me just check some stuff here. Okay.
Yeah, I assume I can't cast buffs or anything because I'm driving the ship.
Yeah.
Probably not. I would have actually cast long arm as soon as we approached, or long shot,
If it's
So I
a
can
long arm,
so I can get better range, better increments on my range.
Yeah. Effectively, what they're going to do is they're going to, when the opportunity arrives, a kind of about face and kind of like kind of like slice into your side, so you kind of ram into each other to like fight back against it. Let me just see.
Wait, I think if we ram into a ship, something happens. Let me check.
They're not technically ramming into you because that would be side to
Let us
side.
use
like-
Bestmaurer's bones.
They're like grinding against us.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's
One
rather
day-
forward on the first date.
Yeah, I know.
One day
You're rude.
we
That's why they can
will-
die.
Ram a ship and activate Bestmaurer's bones.
That's on you. You have to actively do that.
I know. What do you call it? I will activate though, because this is something that's easiest for it to activate. The Shackles ensign, which everyone within 300 feet of our ship will be under the effects of a what's it
I'm
called?
sorry.
Prayer spell.
Prayer.
They're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys are pirates, so they don't get the negatives to prayer, but we all get the benefits.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm reading it right now. Just trying. What is it? How long does this last? It takes 2 full round actions to raise. That was
Okay.
easy enough for us to do. All right, so it lasts for a minute, so we could, and I can give everyone the prayer. Prayer.
I have so many channel points.
Prayer.
So this is the buff. We just put the
Prayer is good.
it's a good spell.
That's real cool.
I don't cast it because
I'm
it's
up
not good for me.
here.
Okay, so +1 to luck, melee.
If you just copy and paste that and put it in the buff section, it'll auto do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So be careful
They-
having too many buffs, because sometimes I can lag the sheet.
Below the Pathfinder.
Okay,
role-playing
good.
game,
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to like move you guys. So give me a second here.
Okay, well I'm gonna be
You're
right.
technically over on this side. Sorry. Would be
This side?
appropriate. Yes. So put your characters over there.
Wait, how do I copy and
Because this is the
Uh,
main deck. This is the main deck. These are like the upper areas above the main deck,
Mm.
and these are like cabins.
Could I cast verbal spells on myself, Tantus?
If it's verbal only, I would say yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use a couple fervor points.
Could I cast haste as we like get ready to like make ship-to-ship combat?
I'm gonna say no because it's sort of like they suddenly turned around and kind of like came straight at your ship very unexpectedly. Sort of like you were catching up to them, and then they took like the about face to kind of like do this.
Yeah, give me an idea of this. Is this how long does ship combat take? Is this over like tens of minutes, or is this over?
It was
like,
probably
a short-
tens of minutes to chase.
Okay, then I won't have any spells on me because that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, the chase probably took a while. Like like you were catching up to them certainly and outmaneuvering them, but that's still the chase takes a while to do.
While we're approaching, I think it's fair to have our ensign up because that's that's what we do.
So you do not
I want to be
see
buffing.
anything on deck right now, except for some general sailors who are here. Let me see here. But no one looks like they have weapons on board.
I guess it's time to tell them to surrender. Till they
I wanna
ambush us with a
cast-
cannon golem.
I want to cast see invisibility if I have the chance to do so.
All right. Well, why don't we? I have to check something else for a second. Give me.
And I'm going to get down onto deck while we're getting close
Yeah.
anyway, because I'm not useful up here.
Yeah, you could
No.
certainly have done that.
I mean,
and been
I
down
could
up
pull my longbow out, but
Hey, do you wait, never mind. We have a longbows, we have masterwork longbows composite +2. It's gonna offer it to you, but I feel like you might have trouble drawing that strength.
I have a strength of 10.
Yeah.
That's
No,
why I
we're
just have a
fine.
basic longbow.
Okay.
Hey, always good
So
to
put
have
yourself
that longbow
on the
in back.
deck wherever you are. Currently, there is no one on the enemy deck, but you've kind of now kind of grinded into each other and kind of come to a halt at the moment.
I'm gonna give myself this to
Well, let me-
indicate that I'm up on the crow's nest.
Let me throw this
You
out
know,
here.
We shout out, hook their ships, like get those grappling hooks on their ships, and then put the boarding planks on as we're close, right?
Yeah.
How much
Because that's
time would we have had for, or would I have had for Fred buff?
I kind of said, like, not really, Annie, it was kind of sudden here, but you can start buffing now on the turn order. There is no enemies in sight, I will say it right now.
Okay. Let me actually not put myself in the water way over there.
I don't know. You're fine in the water over there. You're aquatic.
Is he a fish person?
No.
No.
The 34.
And he's not aquatic. You lied.
Shh. Quiet.
Initiative.
How dare you lie to me? I'm very sad.
I do.
Oh, look at that crit initiative. Damn, that's a high in it.
I thought I had a decent one with a +9.
Inquisitor, baby.
The Inquisitor, they get bonuses like a no tomorrow to.
I add my
initiative.
wisdom.
Oh
to
my god. So what?
I'm going last at the moment.
All right. I will.
I only rolled a 10 though, so.
I'm gonna roll a couple of d20s here. Let me see here what that is.
Oh, what? I thought there's no enemy standards while you're rolling initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was no
I think he's lying to us, guys. I think there's enemies there.
Descending. There you go, Misty. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look around.
You do not see anything.
Okay. It's my turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Revia, what do you want to do?
I shout for whoever I normally tell to grab the steering wheel while I'm not there to grab it.
Sure.
They're probably next to me because, you know, when I go fight, I can't be at the wheel.
True.
I will start moving to board the enemy ship. I will use my standard action to cast a spell upon myself.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I'll be nice to the party for once. I cast Bless. So the party's blessed. I can give you that that benefit.
Anybody that does not have it can get it
There.
for your.
That's just the blessed one.
Yes.
And then I will swift action cast Iron Skin upon.
Okay. You're cool.
That's my turn.
So I don't see any enemies yet, but I'm going to 10. I'm gonna move over, position myself to be able to jump over on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that was a single move action. My standard will just be preparing an action to jump on the boat when it's in reach.
It should be technically in reach. I'm saying right now.
Oh, it's in reach right now.
Yeah, I can't really like squish you closer, but we'll say it's close.
That's totally fine. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
All right.
Because the nature of your ship token, I cannot squish it closer.
There's probably like a couple boarding planks like here and
Yeah.
whatnot. We have boarding planks that you can cross.
All right. So then I'm gonna double move then and I'll double move so I get onto the ship.
Okay, sounds good.
And that will be my turn. I'm not gonna rage or anything yet because I don't see anybody to fight. So
Yeah.
I'm just on ship and I'm yelling out, "All right, listen up. Everything on your ship is mine now. Anybody who got a problem with it is gonna meet Mr. Hammer." And I sort of gesture at the hammer. I said, "You know what? Never mind the Mr. Hammer thing. I don't like that."
Okay. All right. Then the next would be Chester.
Yes, I'm just trying to double check something. I guess I will just move over to the other ship
Okay.
and wait.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
Because we don't see anyone to attack, so...
Yeah.
Probably all waiting below deck to stab you.
Oh, I'm sure.
I want to just walk in there and
Jacub!
watch as all their attacks miss.
Well, I'm gonna cast haste on us, and everyone that's been 30 feet up to maximum.
Mm-hmm.
What's that like? 5? 10 points?
How high is the crow's nest?
Oh, Misty's gone. No, it's like 100. It's like 40.
I don't know how tall the crow's nest is.
They're tall.
Yeah, it might have been like.
I wouldn't have bless or haste.
Yes, you're probably outside that range for sure.
Like, Mass is like 100 feet, right, for like a
Yes.
sailing ship.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like 100 foot tall.
It,
Oh,
says,
yeah.
it says it's, on the spar glass, it says the typical crow's nest is 70 feet tall.
Okay. Well, still right out of my blast. My blast is 50 feet,
Yeah.
but everyone else is blast or hasted in.
Okay, so Chester boards. Okay. Anything else, Jacob? Or just hasting.
No, that's it. Just hasting for now.
All right, I have to do
I
something.
can give you
here.
haste as well.
I'm gonna roll this d20 here. Okay. Misty, you will have an option here. Please roll me a perception check. Just want to see what you roll.
Perception is this one. 37.
Okay,
Nice roll.
good to know.
Don't care. Don't care.
Your perception huge.
I will make note of some things that will be
Would
important
more, but it's not.
in the future. Okay. So.
Okay, now I have all 3 crow's.
So let us go to put this on the token layer because that's the initiative, and put all these on the.
Man, that's sad.
I was thinking to dispel magic this area. Ah, damn, we would have missed.
Honestly, they're just emerging from like the cabin here.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
that's like kind of figured.
I'm not scared of these posers. Are they half orcs or bugbear?
This map's a little off. Whatever.
I don't know. They look like orcs. Few news.
This guy would probably double move actually. It's probably a little bit here.
That guy certainly provokes an Iopto, right? Or I
No,
guess-
they double moved just to get over to Yaalkol. And so these two moved up, but single actions. Let me show you what these guys look like, because I can. I got a thing of them.
They're orcs, right?
There you go.
Might have. Yeah, it's gonna work, yeah.
Yep.
Orc or bugbear. Either one.
They are half orcs.
Man, they took to the orcish side.
See?
That's just what half orcs look like in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Actual orcs are a lot more orky. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like disagree with that.
so
personal
Chester, you're getting the first attack on each of these as they're trying to cutlass you as they kind of move up.
Well, the first one who's going to attack me, I am going to opportune parry and repost.
Okay. So I will roll this attack roll. It would have been a 28 to hit you.
So we go to, let's see, personal.
You roll an attack roll, and if you succeed,
Yeah.
you parry, and then you can spend an immediate action to riposte.
Mm-hmm.
I play Swashbuckler, so I know it's up. So I can help through this. It's a
Thank you.
Oh,
That's why I'm just like,
well, that's a good
Okay,
parry.
Oh, Jesus.
now if you want to repose, you can spend a panache point. Oh no, if you have a panache point, you can repose.
Yeah.
So doing this costs panache. Now you can attack, repose with an attack roll. Yeah.
So you've blocked the attack. You've gone ka-ching, and like blocked that strike.
so would that be as my second attack?
So now you have to Now you have to roll another attack to see if you hit the
Right,
reach.
but would it be my first?
It'd still be
normal-
your first attack, yeah.
Okay, that's why I was just wanting to make sure which
yeah.
bonus I'm
Because the first one was
Oh,
you
yeah.
can kind of use your you don't have to use some.
Well, that's a crit threat.
Yeah, that is a crit and a confirmed crit. 32 will
God
confirm.
damn.
Oh yeah.
He's so cool already, guys.
Yeah. So I mean,
He
you know,
can roll. The trait we lack.
27 damage.
Oh yeah. All right. And the other guy will try to stab you then. Does a 31 hit you?
Yes, unfortunately.
So he will crit confirm and do you 20 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just as a second question, do you have combat reflexes?
Yeah, I believe so. Give me 2 seconds. I'm still trying.
Yeah.
No, I
if
don't
you-
actually. No, I don't.
You should pick that up next level because that means you can parry more than one attack in a round.
Yeah.
Okay. So they've done their thing.
Awesome weapons to sell, boys.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna just go and say something here. So, let's see here. What would...
Oh, there's weird waterwork guy over here.
Yeah, well, that's just the, token for all of them.
It's real.
No, he's
waterwork.
flying actually, and he's going to cast
he's an
Fireball
airwork.
on
It's
Damn.
their work. Yeah.
He's going to cast Disintegrate on the crow's nest.
Fair, honestly. Do I just see these guys?
These are what you see right now, yes.
What's the 37 perception for?
It was for something that you'll worry about in a little bit, probably.
Okay. I don't know. I'll just shoot this guy.
Mhm.
Actually, which one of these guys got hurt?
This guy got parried and riposted.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
He's not a human, so the human bane on this doesn't apply.
Wait, for half-orcs, they count as humans.
Do they?
They are. I
For
believe,
effects that count as humans and orcs.
I believe that is true. I would have to.
Yeah, I think
Anyways,
so.
I'm gonna click the button.
That count as a human and out.
One of those might miss.
36 would hit.
Does he count as a human?
Does the 18 count for touch though?
The 18. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using the full round action to far-reaching sight, which means I can touch at any range.
Okay.
So only the 36 matters. I just didn't put.
So it's just the 36 to hit.
I'm doing a full round action, so I can only make one attack because I'm using the full round action to use the far-reaching.
Gotcha.
sight.
And it rolls both of them, so it just is the first one. Yeah.
Because I just haven't set it up differently.
They do count as humans. I will tell you. So the 36 will certainly hit. Yes.
Roll the bane damage.
Mhm.
Seven bane damage.
So 19 damage to this person here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will.
It's shot.
I'm gonna use my swift action to. I have to see how much I movement with the spell I did. I'll use my swift action to
There's like a boarding plank here.
to
Boarding plank here,
cast
let's say.
Raven's Flight. And I'm gonna fly over up here
Okay.
and land off the deck.
Okay.
As a note, I'm still in the Raven's Flight form until the start of my next turn.
Oh, Tantus.
Yeah.
I could have made that a precise strike as well, couldn't I? Which would be an extra 10 damage.
Your precise strike always applies unless you run out of panache.
Yeah, so it would be an extra 10 damage.
Okay.
You should just add that as extra damage.
Yeah, I'm going to. I didn't even think about that just a second.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
I'm gonna tell you. See this guy right here? You know what he's just doing? As a free action that he can do anytime. He's dropping his weapon.
I got shot.
After he got shot, he's just like he was like you stabbed him. He was like hurt. He looks like a thing. He gets shot again. He's like, fuck.
This ain't worth it.
Unlucky to be him.
Yeah.
Um,
They surrender at a certain point in time.
yeah. Well, hopefully the other guy I'm about to stab lives to surrender.
We'll find out.
He might not.
We'll find out.
I swift action. Give myself divine favor because I don't really need to cast the higher level version of it.
Oh, that's right. I critical, so I actually got a panache back.
That's true. Based Swashbuckler. Sorry, I'm looking for my modifiers because there's so many in my list. Alright. And then I'm going to move. I will take the 2 attack of opportunities I'm provoking.
Okay. So it's just going to be the first attack on these.
No.
Does a 30 hit you?
No, they have to roll a nat 20 to hit.
Okay. Alright.
So I'm behind this dude, flanking with Yaalkol.
Mm-hmm.
So this has +4 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that crits.
It does.
Oof.
That's 42 points of damage.
Okay.
Well, luckily he's a half-orc and he has a thing where he doesn't instantly die if he's dying.
Oh, he's got more than 40 hit points.
Probably.
Yeah.
+4. But that certainly does a lot of damage.
Yeah. You're cool.
He might be dead now, though.
He didn't drop his weapon, did he?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh,
Not
bad
bad, yeah.
move, Chief.
Yeah, so I'm gonna Yaalkol's gonna attack the guy who Revia just hit.
Rest in peace.
I rage first.
Oh my god.
44 to hit.
Alright, let me see here.
44. Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
This is so fucking high, Erik.
So, that's not correct.
You have a +25 to hit?
Two-handed weapons is insane, dude.
Yeah.
Especially being a
No.
fighter, because
You-
fighter you get like just things that are just like, oh, you just get a +2 to attack.
You got-
You hit better, yeah, as a fighter.
Man,
that's
I-
supposed
I-
to level up.
Alright, so the first time you hit him, it looks like he's like still standing, but he kind of just drops his weapon. He's like, quarter.
I don't give him quarter. I
Okay.
hit him again.
Damn.
Alright, he's very dead. I'm just gonna lead him here.
He's pasted.
Yeah.
Y'all
That's-
cool. He surrendered.
I don't know if Yaalkol
I
knows.
look at the other guy and I say, no surrender.
Okay. Well, you do get a hasted attack.
I'm swing
I
at
don't know if
the-
Misty's okay with this one.
Yeah.
I'm not actually gonna not take surrender. I was only killing the first guy.
Yeah.
I just want the other guys to surrender.
They're also like part of slavery, so it's not, morally I think it's okay.
Alright, so you do some damage to this guy here. Okay.
Scan him.
Alright, Chester.
Gonna smile at the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's. First attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice crit.
Well, that'll definitely critical him.
Holy crap.
Yeah. 12 crits.
Yeah. Whoa.
Alright, yeah, he's still standing there, sort of, he's looking injured.
So, you can't put your damage there because it's precision damage. It does not get multiplied on crits.
Shoot, you're right. That wouldn't do.
So
Yeah,
then,
so -10 from that.
yeah,
So
minus-
31.
Yeah.
You're right. I gotta fix that.
Pathfinder.
It's just the sheet.
Yeah.
It's just the getting that separate in the sheet is very
yeah,
difficult.
just learning where you got to put the bonuses is hard.
Where
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hell do I put that?
You can just apply like a note in the description of the attack. You could apply plus level to damage or something.
You could just be like in the note, just +10 precision
Description,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need to do for my deadly shots and stuff.
Because the problem is I've discovered is that if you have any buffs affecting damage, it'll affect all. Yeah, it's a fucking. It's it's a big bitch. Alright.
Okay, well, second attack.
Mm-hmm. 22 will indeed hit.
For another 13.
Yeah, 13. Okay. Now you were hasted, meaning you can get
Well-
a normal full attack bonus attack.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
that 13, plus 10 for level. For
Oh, yeah,
plus
plus-
damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plus 10 for level. Oh, he
Level, yeah.
surrenders then. Honestly, you dropped
Yeah,
him.
you
Okay.
have to click
Yeah.
the check mark for the description to appear.
Not used to the sheets yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
getting
very
used to it.
These sheets suck.
Takes it.
But they're
it
good.
I
goes
gotta
back
tell you,
to-
I looked at multiple Pathfinder sheets. These are one of
No.
the better ones.
These
They're
are the best
terrible,
sheets.
but they're great.
Yeah.
You know, it's both.
Well, it's like the.
Oh, in that case,
Mhm.
I am going to.
Please tell me you can like throw a knife at the dude Yaalkol's fighting.
No, I don't have that, but I can challenge him to a duel.
Okay.
I just gotta find the thing on that. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
This will get easier once I've.
Oh
played
wait, do
through
you have
it.
that? You have a feat that you can challenge people to a duel?
I swear there was something.
That feat's weird. If it's the feat I'm thinking of.
Did I keep that or did I get rid of that actually?
These guys got nice loot. All I can think about is loot. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like playing in Pathfinder AP is literally giving me like CRPG loot brain.
Animal.
I mean, it's just that they have a lot of like stuff you can gain.
I'm not seeing it. I don't want to hold us up too much, so I'm actually just going to take a 5-foot step in this direction then,
Okay.
I get so much dopamine from loot.
and I will figure it out later.
Yeah. Jacub.
Well, Jacob does not like slavers. And he heard his captain say, no surrender.
Jesus.
Fireballs, the surrendering people.
Blows up everything.
Ah! No, I'm not gonna do that. I will cast a create pit here, I guess, to kind of like trap these guys here.
Where did you ping?
Create pit on a boat, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It works
It's
perfectly.
an extra dimensional
Yeah.
space.
I mean,
So strange.
all right.
And
What's your DC
Wait,
for create pit?
So you create pit on the surrendering people.
Why? These poor dudes.
I love it.
I feel like
Ca-
Misty is
click-
probably not a fan of this.
17.
You've changed, but not really, because you do this all the time.
All right, they both die. I mean, honestly, they like think one of them had 3 hit points, the other had 1.
Well, we gotta roll the fall damage. It's only 1d10 or 1d6.
Yeah, they're gonna be up for 1 turn. They have no way of healing themselves, and then they're gonna drop because their orc ferocity just keeps them conscious for a turn.
Yep.
Roll your multiple d6s. It's like what? If you're just doing create pit, I think it's 3d6. So roll your 3d6.
No, a crit pit. Oh wait, you're right. It's
Yeah,
30
it does
feet.
damage. They're dead.
Yeah.
Well, Jacob is a brutal murderer. I'm gonna
Actual
just put it this way.
execution.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they are.
Slavers don't deserve a place in this world, okay?
Honestly, one of them outright dies because you get to his constitution. He only has a 14 con. They're pirates. They're not super tough fighters. They're they're fighter rogues. So this guy goes to negative 13. He's dead. This one is very horribly unconscious. He'll bleed out down there. He's at like he was at 3. So he's at negative 11 out of his negative 13. So that he can get to before he dies. So I was gonna say he's gonna die down there too.
Oof.
There's gonna be a discussion about not killing people that surrender. later.
Anyway, let me do something here, and then oh look, aha! You know what's really ironic is let me do something here.
Is it a rat man with coffin?
Nope, but it is a rat man. You said he was a rat. And he's a were-rat.
I get,
That's
yeah.
funny as
Yaalkol
hell.
was right. Yaalkol was actually right. That he
No,
was indeed a rat.
I almost broke into laughter when you said that. I was like, oh
I
my.
saw you were like you were giggling. I was like, what was so funny
Yaalkol
about
was
that?
correct.
Yaalkol was correct.
He's a literal rat man.
Okay, so Misty, something you're going to notice is, hey, there's another rat man up in the rigging up here.
How far away is that from me?
A lot closer because it would be above here. Okay.
I think you're on GM layer.
Oh, sorry. Now I'm on the right. So there's one above here, up here.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot him, I guess.
Well, he's doing stuff too.
I get my turn.
This appears over here and effectively like fools! This ship is mine! You shall die here!
I think we got our third ship, guys.
I'm okay with that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, there's this dude here who's still here and still alive, and honestly, he can't do what they unfortunately never got to use their both outflank and precise strike abilities that they would have been able to use on you guys if they could have, gotten flanking position. Oh, well.
Probably won't surrender. Since we've murdered everyone else.
I mean, honestly, yeah. At this point in time, probably not going to.
Executed 2 people.
Yeah. So he's only going to do the 1 attack here, because he's going to try to vitally strike you, Yaalkol.
Oh, shit.
No, yeah, that's not necessary.
Well, he won't crit confirm,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But he'll let me
He will
roll.
hit
Let me roll this though, because he gets an
He
extra
hits,
d6.
like-
So he does 11 damage to you, mightily.
He mightily does it.
Yep. He did
Good
his
job,
thing.
mate.
Yep.
I respect that.
Misty. I'm actually just gonna put this guy in like the normal layer, even though no one can see him except Misty.
I'm gonna shoot him, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like here, realistically?
Yeah, like above there.
Okay, he's in range.
But he's like up in the rigging.
I'll do my cool full round action to use my scope. So this would have a -2 to it because of the range band of must have only 40. So I'm gonna click 36, 8 damage. He doesn't. I'm assuming he doesn't count as human.
No.
I'm gonna do my normal bane on him.
Yeah.
7.
Okay. It's just a +1.
Just a +1. Yeah.
Okay. I won't qualify that correctly. So it goes down to that there. I popped it out correctly. Let me click on a thing here. All right.
What's he? Okay, this is a very important question.
Uh-huh.
Is this a spell-like ability or a spell?
Spell.
Okay. Then nothing happens. My ability only works on spell abilities.
Yeah.
It's just a clarification I need, because he would get penalties to doing a concentration check.
Yes. Revia.
I see this one. Is he in the he's in the netting?
No, he's just like up on the deck there. So it's like above here on the deck, you know.
Cool. That's within me, a walking distance of me.
Let's not put them on here.
I will provoke another AOP, to be clear, by the orc dude. I don't really care.
Yeah, I'll just roll this. He didn't roll 20.
He doesn't hit me.
Yeah.
I will swift action. Okay. Do I want to show off my? Do I want to summon a bear for the memes?
Nah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
The economy of man.
So I will show off a feat I took. So I took Quicken Blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So I could spend 2 blessing charges to make a major blessing a swift action instead of a standard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I switched. I changed to Chaos the Man, so I could summon a creature for 2 blessings as a swift action, and it lasts for a minute, I think.
Okay.
So I summon. I don't have a token for it, but there's a large brown bear behind it. I need to make it. I need you to make it large.
You know what? This is
Not
getting
shocked.
too weird for Misty.
There you go. There's a large brown bear behind him now.
Okay.
That is entropy. Is it entropy? Entropic?
Whatever the chaos one is, it's like entropic
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
like, it looks like an abomination bear.
It's Chaos Bear.
Yeah. So he looks very huggable. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
making this.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
trick or
But
treat.
isn't that
Do summons get to attack on the turn you summon them?
They do.
Cool. So the bear has 2 claws and a bite.
Okay.
Does that mean he gets?
He would get all 3 attacks. I'm just gonna tell you
He's
now.
immune to silver. He's immune to anything but silver, right?
Roll a d20 for me.
Yo, he's gonna blow up. That's gonna be funny as hell if he does.
This is bear d20. Okay. I will tell you. He seems to nimbly dodge out of the way. Roll your attacks for your bear. Well, let's see what your attacks bear. Actually, you might do something cool there. Okay. And the bite. All right. Yeah, he nimbly dodges out of the way of those.
Cool. Well, I still have an action, so I stab him.
Okay. I need you to roll me a d20.
Oh, does he have mischance? That's a high number.
Let me just check you.
It's also with odd numbers, so if it was odds or evens.
Oh yeah, it's important here. Honestly, I think you're.
What am I rolling again?
I'm checking something here on your character sheet. I mean, it's obvious. Honestly, hey, it's an illusion. He's not really right there.
yeah?
Well, hey,
Mhm.
I don't know the other one exists.
You do not know the other one exists. He's very invisible. That Misty knows about.
Oh, Misty, this guy's gonna have a duel.
This is an illusion. Yaalkol, Misty, what are you shooting at? And that's my turn. Also, I yell, Jacub, stop killing people when they surrender.
Yeah, cool.
Question.
Let's see
It's a free
here.
action to speak, right?
Sure.
I can just do that whenever I want.
Does this mean surrendering?
No, you murdered his friends. He's not going to
gotta
surrender
kill them
anymore.
all now.
Okay.
The guys that surrendered got murdered in a pit. This fell down it.
Okay, well.
We deserve this, all right? I don't blame him. I wouldn't have surrendered. I would have jumped off the boat, to be fair.
I mean, like, he
Kind
would
of
have.
what I was hoping they would do. They would scatter.
To
rather than-
where? You're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He dies.
Really, their
like,
fault for
honestly.
dying.
Okay. I
He
guess,
would have surrendered after the first hit, but you murdered his friends.
Could
I don't
Misty
blame him.
say something.
Mhm.
Misty's gonna shout to Jacub to blow up this mast and aim for the
Yeah.
rigging.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Yaalkol made his turn. Chester, what are you doing?
Okay, so we got what, one guy
I'm
up.
gonna delete these pirate bodyguards because they're very dead.
Is there anyone left?
This rat that here.
Oh, on another ship.
No, this is like a
This is
level
like-
up.
This is like the
Oh,
forecast.
okay, gotcha.
Like this area here is the exact same as this area here. It's just farther up on the ship.
Yeah, this
So
is main deck, aft castle, forecastle.
yeah,
So,
they do it a very weird way on this one.
Yeah, I would have obviously can't, but they should have darkened this out a little bit so it's not there.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of show some extra rigging or something, but it is very weird. I think it's because they're supposed to be in here and then come out to attack you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
there's something behind him already.
There's a big old bear.
I called out that was an illusion. What I'm fighting.
He did
for.
say that this was an illusion.
Oh, so that's the only thing left? Oh no, there's one back there. I see.
Misty-
You don't see this guy,
Mi-
but
What
yeah.
you heard was Misty shout at Jacub saying to blow up this mast and pointing in.
So this mast here is where he's really up in the mast. So I really should position it. too. Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
you blow up this now?
Can I make a perception
here.
check to see if I?
Sure. I will roll a stealth check boosted by invisibility.
So the mast
Oh,
technically
they're
commanded.
invisible.
Yeah.
Well, I got a 37.
Honestly, not bad. He is doing stuff there, so he gets a penalty, but he is very roguey. Unfortunately, it's not a great roll that he has. I thought it's actually a pretty good roll, honestly. So his invisibility,
Kind of average.
yeah, but his invisibility bonus is certainly enough to help that you don't see something there. Honestly, unfortunately, if there's something there, you're not getting signs of it currently.
Okay. Is there anyone left? I'm just gonna say that.
You'll see some sailors that are up on deck that have watched this. Probably one of them accidentally fell in the hole. And they're holding up their hands, shaking their heads, because there's a bunch of sailors here. There's no.
I'm just paid to be here.
I'm just paid to do the vessel, to sail the vessel.
Can you make my bear big again?
No, fuck you, bear.
Oh.
I updated it
Animal.
to
Also, if they're saying blow up the mast back there and I don't see anyone, I don't want to go near the mast.
That sounds like a good plan.
That's fair.
I'm just going to hold.
All right,
I know what I'm gonna do with my next turn, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
What are you doing, Jacob?
Visibility purge.
Well, Misty told me to blow up this mast, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Jacob, being an overachiever like he is, will probably try to aim for both masts. Because if I aim at 2 in the middle, I might get our own ship. So I'll just aim it here.
Well, this is
and
the
then
same
try to
map.
So this is the same map. This is right above here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll aim it out here so it doesn't go too far next to our ship.
Sure. I'm gonna roll something then, and we'll see. What's your DC?
It is a
We're at level 3.
level 3,
That's
so
probably
15.
it.
Okay.
Can I
that
use the Rod of Empower spell?
You can use the Rod of Empower spell.
Okay. What's your fireball damage? It's 10d6, right? So roll 10d6. I'll type you a fireball.
Can I just click the spell?
Well,
You can click the spell, yeah.
It
It's
should
10d6.
roll correctly. It does roll 10d6, so 34. Or no, it's 36. We use the top one, right?
Yeah, we use
yeah,
the
but
top one
then you have to.
Plus another, so 54. Okay.
That's how it. Yeah. Damn,
Okay.
So half that is
fire damage. That mask is fucked,
27.
by the way.
Oh yeah, that thing is kind of on fire around the guy. So.
that's it.
Hopefully I didn't kill anybody else that wasn't fighting.
Yeah, fuck him.
Jacob,
you
you're trying to
already-
take the boat.
You already executed one.
2.
I can
just
fix
read
it, it's
something
fine.
Here.
I'm sure it's fine.
Only one that cares about anything.
I care
I
about
love
a
my
great
bear.
many.
What does this spell work?
Okay. Well, I have to see the range on some of these things. Range is not great there. So,
Oh wait, I can't do that.
okay, then, let's go with, let me see, just checking some spells here just to make sure I know what they do and stuff. Alright, let's just go to a nice, alright, okay. I need Chester, Yaalkol, and Jacub to all give me will saves.
Oh,
Die.
Nice. It's not a fort save, so it usually doesn't mean death.
Yeah, just will saves. Okay, this is some really good will saves, honestly.
They're really good, yeah.
Not bad. I was really scared.
That's really good for you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was nervous about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, nothing happens.
Fuck this rat guy.
Misty.
I'm gonna shoot his ass.
Okay.
Do you have any way of like getting him uninvisible?
Shooting him until he fails his shit.
So he fails
guess.
his shit.
Yep.
Oh, that must be
Shooting
great.
him until he's dead. You know,
Mhm.
always an option.
Mm-hmm.
Set him on fire.
That would require me to take a turn to make my weapon do fire damage. I'm just gonna shoot him with a musket.
Okay.
Blammo. I'm gonna ban him.
Okay. So it's the first attack, right?
Only the first attack.
Okay. Alright.
Pull it. Like that amount of bullet. And mark the bane off.
Honestly, like, you know.
Oh, is there any, let's see if I have any judgments I can do that are fun.
Let's just roll this. I guess this goes away.
I don't know, like... I really should have been doing this before, but I'll do the damage judgment, I guess.
Okay.
Really should have been having that on before, but I kind of forgot.
Revia. The mast back here is on fire and exploded.
Do I see anything?
No.
Just to keep shooting at something.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't do anything if I can't see it.
Yep.
So, you know, I tell my bear to come over to me and I scratch it.
It's like because it's an
Aren't you
abomination.
my horrifying, chaotic creature? Well, I can't wait for
He's
us to
rebel.
die to go to the maelstrom.
There's like it's got like 10 eyes and like some like little tiny tentacles coming out of its back or something, you know? It's just like
aren't you resistant to acid and fire damage? Spell resistance of 10. DR5 waffle. Ah.
I don't know what it is with you people and horrible abominations. You cool. You doing anything? You see like over here up like there's horrible abomination bear hanging out with Revia.
I'm petting him.
But they seem like fair vibes. And I don't see the Ratman, right? So
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm
cool, that's
just
a bear.
I'm just gonna go and pet the bear.
I
I stopped raging, so I'm fatigued right now, and I'm
He's
bear.
cuddly. He likes
I'm bear
scratches his
10.
back he scratches his back against Yaalkol, you know?
Yeah.
You disgust me.
Chester, you get to see what you're doing.
I'm going to start rounding up the crew and having them lay down on the deck prone.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay.
Just to make sure no one gets any ideas.
Jacob?
Well, something. Do I know something made me make a will save?
Yes. You would be realized that something tried to have an effect upon you. There was some kind of spell that was affecting you, that tried to affect you, but you managed to resist it.
I hate that.
You don't know what it's from.
I don't. Okay.
This type of spell, certainly you would notice. Certain types of spells are harder to notice whether you've been affected by them. But this one, I will tell you, yes, you notice.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can. How's blind sense? If I give something blind sense, do they just see things that they don't see normally? Is that like,
It's rather than you see it, you know it's there.
Yeah.
Like you have other senses that.
It's like, yeah, fourth sense. You're
Blind
like, ooh,
sight would
something's
depend you
there.
see it.
Okay.
But blind
Blind
sense,
sense would be awesome. Dude.
blind sense is you just feel it there, which means you can hit it.
Yeah.
Wait, the bear has scent. That may come in handy. I forgot about
I don't
it.
know, there's a bunch of probably rat blood spilling all over the fucking deck.
gross?
I don't know what the scent trait is.
Man's been shot twice.
Also, if
Yeah, he
it's a
still
were
seems doing good. He's a were-rat.
He's a rat.
yeah, I don't know if I can even the bear can even hurt.
I don't know
I
if the
guess
bear
I'll
can get to him.
walk. I'm gonna go and walk towards Yaalkol. I'm gonna go, hey, Captain, I'm so sorry I have to do this again to you. And I will polymorph him.
Oh my Christ.
He's just
Why?
scratching the bear. He was just enjoying his time. You just get like, oh, I'm gonna turn you to a horrible abomination.
You're a horse monster again. Sorry, Captain.
No, not a horse monster particularly. You are this brawny, sallow-skinned figure
I hate
that
it.
is muscular but lean, with bat-like wings and a
What is
single
wrong with
hideous
you?
eye and his noseless
What
face.
is wrong with you?
Transform
Belongs to this
into-
creature?
What have you done?
What is
to our
this
captain?
called?
It's a Popobala.
A what?
I'm gonna call the fucking popo in a second, dude. Like that's the.
It's
are
a
you
fucking
doing?
what?
You gain blind sense 60 feet.
Why? How do you keep finding these creatures?
It's a fucking Cyclops.
History.
cat monster.
Lore.
You just sit around and just look at like old fucking books. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna turn him into that.
It's like to read like myths and stories and be like, I can make Yaalkol do this. This sounds awesome.
How is he gonna stop me?
So yeah, you changed him into let's see here, the much feared shapeshifter that haunts and hunts warm coastal launches, roaming the night and day to terrorize and spread anarchy and unrest while slacking its insatiable twin urges for violence and prudence.
I don't think it has hands. Judging by the art.
It's a monstrous humanoid, so it has hands.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, listen. Doesn't matter. Y'all cool. Get in there, boy.
I'm getting in there.
It's only there just long enough for you to find it.
You disgust me.
Yeah.
You.
Okay. Yeah. It's no. I don't think it's got hands. I'm gonna go on a limb here.
No,
And
it's got a claw and a wing.
Yeah.
say, yeah. I think this don't got hands. You're just some kind of horrible flying monstrosity now.
I've never been more disgusted in my life.
Yeah, it has like bat wings with a claw on the end.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's got 2 talons plus a grab.
Well.
I mean, it has feet. You can use a weapon with your feet, baby.
All right.
Absolutely horrific, man. What the fuck?
So.
Remind me never to play a transmuter.
Misty, please give me a will save.
Will save?
Yeah.
Okay.
You definitely.
That's a 35.
Oh God, yeah, you're.
It's just a spell.
It was a spell.
What's the spell level?
I think it's just level 1.
Hi, this activates. I absorb his spell and gain its powers.
All right, yeah. Level 2 actually. Level 2.
So I have to roll this d6, and then so I get
8.
8 temp hit points.
All right.
I absorb the spell and I gain some +2 bonuses to shit.
Okay.
You see Misty's tattoos kind of glow
Mhm.
and absorb something.
You get 16.
Oh man,
It's double 16.
he didn't cast hideous laughter on you.
Wow.
Yay.
All right. Well,
Let's
Misty.
continue attacking.
I was gonna just keep shooting this guy.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, hey, another Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Min damage Bane.
All right.
Bane. I will just shout there's a fucking invisible thing in the rigging, you idiots.
I can't see it.
The rigging's also on fire, so it's not like we're gonna climb up into.
No, but Yaalkol can fly.
I'll deal with you later.
I spend my 6-second turn, Panthers, scolding Jacub for creating a pit and killing the people that surrendered. While I pet my abomination bear. And if you do it again, I'll feed you to Teddy.
Do you think I can turn Jacub into? That's the only reply I have. Sorry, not Jacub. Yaalkol.
Anyway, I can't do anything. I can't see it. I can't target it.
Mm-hmm.
All of my skills pale when I cannot see a creature.
Okay. You're cool. You're a bat monstrosity. What do you want to do now?
Is dying an option?
Yes.
Given the fact
You're a
that
horrible
that's-
bat monstrosity with one eye and like weird echolocation now. Let me just see if you speak.
I was a man once. I wasn't the best man. I was maybe not
I
perfect.
mean, they can
but,
speak common, so you can still speak common.
But I can fly now?
You can
You have
fly now,
fly speed, yeah.
and you have blind sense. I think is it give it the blind sense that's got? Can you
60 feet.
Can you ping the spell?
ping the spell?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's in my 60 feet.
So you technically sense him, I guess.
I mean, I think he's a little.
He's up as
He's
well.
out, so he might be a little outside of it. But if you fly up, you'd
So you know,
honestly
Myste
be able
can
to.
shoot at something until there's an invisible thing there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
What
fly.
is it? Is it monstrous polymorph?
Monsters of Seek 2.
So how fast can I fly? 60.
Yes, you've got a. I'm just checking. You've got a 60-foot fly speed.
I don't think you get.
Oh no, Monsters Physique 2 does not give the blind sense though.
You don't get the
Oh,
blind sense.
Does
No.
it? Oh, okay.
You
No,
get sense
that-
though.
Do you
You do
have
get the
monstrous
s-
physics 3?
I do, yeah.
Then you
Well-
cast that one.
That's the one that would give blind sense, but it would only get up to
Okay.
30 feet. But still,
Yeah.
Better than nothing. Yeah, okay, so would you
Literally
allow
better
me
than
to
nothing,
film that instead?
sure. It's only medium size, so it'd be the medium size bonuses from the first level version of it. But you can get all the abilities then too, which you have blind sense, dark vision. Let me see here. Does this one give you horrific appearance if you'd have it? Well, I mean, you technically do.
I'm not gonna worry about that.
God. You don't
These
get
spells are terrible.
that.
They're disgusting.
uh,
I love it, Jacob.
About to use this. I'm gonna shoot Jacob.
At a game, I approve this 100%. This is funny as hell.
Jacob's getting a double barrel.
Look, you can fly and grab him and then just throw him overboard.
I think we want to kill him.
Yeah,
I'm
by drowning
drown
him.
in the ocean.
He might have really good swimming. You never know.
He's a rat.
Drop
Rats,
him off in front of me.
There you go.
anyway,
Or the bear.
you cool,
Bear
sure. You can move up a little bit. You can tell where he's at.
Yeah,
At least the
let us
square
know
he's
about
in.
that.
No.
You would still
You
have
have a
mischance.
50% mischance.
Yeah, you'd still have the mischance, but you know what square he's in.
So then I'm gonna move over to him.
Sure.
And attack.
Which of your attacks are you using? The let me see here. The bite or the
just
talons
swing at my
or the
hammer.
wings? You
hit
don't
him.
have hands. You can
If
bite him.
If I hit him, Tantus, does he have to roll a thing?
Which one?
The guy
I
I
guess-
shot.
I guess the talon.
The only thing I've had
You
him
can use
roll
all
is
of
he
them,
lost. He doesn't have any concentration spells right now.
Okay.
Why the move? So I can't. I don't think I can use them
I
all.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you can do the one.
Your bite is your strongest attack, so you should bite him.
All right. So could what? Is there
Just
a way I
click.
can see what my stuff is?
Yeah.
click-
Your strength
Yeah.
is is
Just
currently
click melee.
2 higher, so you click your melee +2.
Plus one.
And you have
Oh, plus
blast
1.
too. And hate.
All that's factored into the melee.
That would hit. So roll
2d6 plus your
strength.
strength.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, plus another one from prayer.
Well, that's a hit, not to
I
damage.
already have.
No, prayer's damage as well.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
prayer. Oh, that's right. Prayer's damage. Yeah. Yeah. I
So-
thought you did bless, not prayer.
The prayer was activated by the ship.
Oh,
flag.
you're right. Yes.
So your strength. So 2d6 plus your strength, or your strength plus 2 damage.
16.
All right. Hey.
Oh, you didn't roll the mischance?
I mean, you don't have to if you're.
I'm gonna roll this D100.
It's like
Let's see what we get. It would have hit. All right. So, Chester, the horrible bat monster just flew up to attack something.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of the sailors that I had lay down on deck. I'm going to put my foot on his back, take my sword to the back of his head, and I'm going to yell, "Surrender, or I start killing these men." Try to intimidate check.
Sure.
Is it a bluff? Actual question?
I think this man might kill these dudes, honestly.
I'll be mad.
It's the only thing I have, so.
I don't blame you.
Get him.
All
21.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Not bad.
I mean, it's either that or I pull out my longbow and start randomly firing.
Jacob, what do you want to do? You turned Yaalkol into a horrible monster and had him fly up at a rat. What do you want to do now?
Now that I know where this thing is and confirmed it, through the use of deductive reasoning, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast glitter dust to where Yaalkol just hit.
Okay.
Known for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
now,
I didn't
like-
really know that. Like, I suspect-
Yes, now it really knows. So, like, he definitely, like, everybody can see what location he's in now. 'Cause
I just really wanted to try it out. I wanted to see Yaalkol.
so Yaalkol and him have to make, I think, will saves versus the glitter dust, is it?
Yeah, but can I do it like it's a square, right? So I can just do it like the outside here.
Save. I'll save. There you go. Boom.
He'll
Never
save.
Oh, like
punished.
it's-
Never punished.
Step
Never
away
mind.
for 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, let me check something that he can do, because he's gonna do it now. And I think glitter dust changes plans.
Does he make his will save?
Yes, he got a 20. Assume that's
Yeah.
so he's just not blinded, but he's
Yeah,
still,
he can still be seen, but he's not blinded anymore.
yeah.
Glitter dust is a great spell.
Yes, makes it very much easier to hit the guy. Honestly.
And is Yaalkol like flying? Can I like dismiss the spell that I cast earlier?
He's flying. He would fall.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I'm not
fine.
gonna.
He also doesn't have his hammer with him because he couldn't carry it.
No.
That is true.
And there's a pit. Right here.
Oh,
There is
really?
also a pit, like
Here's
over
the,
over there.
Gigantic pit here, yeah.
Please don't send me down the pit. I don't
In
want to
the
go down.
It would be
pit.
even more falling than it was. Yeah.
I'll be good, I promise.
It's dark, Daddy. Please.
I'll put the loaded on skin.
Horrible. So,
What's this rat doing?
how does this rat escape us?
I don't think he can. Well, he might just swim or like teleport.
Yeah.
I'll chase him if he swims. I have a dimension door in water. And I have a swim speed and a piercing weapon.
Oh, I know what to do. Let me see here. Let me just check this here.
He's gonna surrender to us and never fight back.
You know, Eric, I think that's a based answer. I concur.
I mean, I tried to intimidate him.
See, I'm just throwing out.
Okay.
The,
That
you know,
fails.
there's
That
no
fails.
bad
Okay.
ideas.
Misty.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Actually, I might hop across here to get closer and then shoot him. You. Just an acrobatics check.
No, well, I mean, it's like, sure, for that distance. It's not a huge one, though. I'd say, like, honestly. If you've got...
Oh yeah.
Or a
You're
10th
good.
level character.
Yeah.
How far up is he?
Sometimes you don't.
I don't know the exact distance he would
Would
be.
he say he's within 40 feet?
Probably a little farther than that. Honestly, it's a big old mast.
That's just so I can calculate the minus
Yeah.
to the range penalty and stuff. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot him. And crit.
All right.
Oh, is he
And
dead?
fucking Bane, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not great Bane damage.
All right. Okay. Revia, doing anything?
I can see him now, right?
You can see an outline of where he's at.
That's fine. How far away is he from me? Well,
Very.
you know, I have haste though. Okay, so give me an estimate.
He's like up in the top of the mast up there.
Okay.
It's that aft mast or
I
aft
understand.
mast. Yeah.
Would you consider could a giant wasp perhaps fly in a space and, you know, without having to move around?
What?
I get them. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm summoning another creature, okay? And my bear disappears.
No, bear.
He'll barely do him. I'll see you later, Teddy.
You mimic Grizzly End.
What's the? I love you.
That's unbearable.
You're all terrible.
What was its last name? Rockspin.
Okay, I can move like up here. I can move over here. I have 60 foot of movement, so that's 65 or 60. How high up above me is he? Is he within, say, 25 feet plus 5 feet divided by 2 per level?
That would be 50 feet up.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll say. I'm looking at how high an aft mast is. I think it's higher than 40 feet.
They're usually not as high as they mean.
I know.
Man, I mean, I'm almost certain there's fucking rules for this.
Jet.
Depends on a lot of things too. The size
He
of the boat.
really does. This type of boat, too, which I can tell you is a Corvette.
No, say it's within range just for.
Sure. What are you doing?
I summoned a giant wasp. No, by such action.
Okay.
What class is a Corvette?
I'm doing something, okay? That's all I got. I'll make a single attack against the dude
Sure.
that's invisible.
Yep.
So, actually, wait, I can't even summon a giant wasp. It's
Good
a
job.
vermin.
You did
Not
it.
an
Yeah,
animal.
it's a vermin.
Mm.
Because I'm on a bird.
Fucking just, yeah, but see, I'll just summon fucking pterodactyl. Fuck it, I don't care.
You've seen flying lizards, so.
Alright. Roll a pterodactyl attack, I guess.
Yeah, it's a large creature, just so you know. Yeah, well, I roll. They don't get the mischance, so
I
it's
don't think. Yeah, with Gerdas, you do not.
Okay, it's a pretty terrible
creature-
attack modifier.
Mm-hmm.
21?
Not hit.
Is it flanking by chance of Yaalkol?
Even a flanking bonus will not hit.
Well, you know, it fucking sucks, okay?
You're cool. You get like 5 attacks as a horrible bat monster.
Yeah.
I don't think you have multi-attack, so the first one would be normal and all the other ones would be at -5. Actually, no, it doesn't have multi-attack. So the first 3, the 2 talons count as primary, like the bite, if I look at what its attacks are. So those will be at full, and the 2 wings will be at -5.
these attacks are properly have all the math done right. So
Okay. All right.
so you said 3 there done at that. So
Yeah,
there's
3
one-
at primary and 2 at secondary. So 2 at -5 then from that.
Those are secondary ones.
All right. Roll the damage for 5 attacks.
Jesus.
All right, so they all have different damage. Damn it.
So it's you're gonna roll. If those all hit, it's gonna be 2d6 plus strength.
Yep.
All right, so for
it's gonna
each
be-
of them.
So the first one's 2d6. So it's gonna be let me count. So
Yeah.
it's 3, 4, 5, 6 d6. 66 plus strength times 3, and then plus
So-
strength times 0.5. Or
The-
plus strength once. But the
So-
wings are at half strength.
Okay.
So
the
it's gonna
first
be
attack is 2d6 plus all my bonuses, so my
Yeah.
strength and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So they got another 2d6 plus all my strength and
Well,
stuff.
no,
coming.
the rest of them aren't 2d6. They're 1d6,
Okay,
1d6, 1d3, 1d3. Or
All right.
1d6. They're all the rest are 1d6, but 2 of them are full strength, 2 of them are half strength. Okay, so that's what it is.
All right, so here are my 1d. These ones are going to be at full strength.
Yeah.
They're 1d6ers.
Mhm.
So I got 2 of those at full strength.
Yeah.
This-
Okay.
Wow, that's insane.
Yep. And 2
Damn.
2 at
half strength. Yeah.
Let's see.
there should be an option for 50%.
There's not an option. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do. What's my strength?
It's strength. It's called strength offhand.
All right, there we go. So there, and then this is. I mean 3 times. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. All right. I have calculated some damage as you have clawed into this thing. Chester, you doing anything?
Well, since I can see it now,
Yes. You can see where it's at.
I will put away my sword and pull out my longbow
Okay.
and shoot at it once.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. Roll damage. Okay.
Not much, but
Yeah. Jacub.
Much of it's honest work.
You know what? I'm gonna magic missile this guy.
Okay.
Good one.
It can't miss, you know.
It's a good bet, yeah.
3, 4 stand? Wait.
You get 5 missiles total. That's
I
1.
roll 4 more d.
44 plus 4. You
Yeah.
can just roll that. Okay.
That's
So that's
hilarious.
17 damage. Well, let's see here.
This poor rat.
He deserves it.
Honestly, poor enemy crew. They're gonna be like haunted for centuries.
Yeah.
Well, they're not gonna lose then.
Uh,
Yeah, there might be an elf.
Unless they get horribly cursed.
There could be an elf in here.
I don't think the elf cares.
anyway, he falls to his death. Well, he's already dead, but you know.
I stab it when it's falling. Okay,
Sure.
just for good measure.
He wouldn't. If he had lasted, he would have cast Blink, dive into the water, and then he would have just held his breath and hid on the bottom of the ship for a while, and eventually just swim to shore when you get close to shore. As a dire rat, that's his way of escaping.
Fair enough. How dead is he?
I mean, pretty
Like,
gosh darn
actually
dead.
dead, or
I
He
stabbed him a
also
couple times.
falls. Like even if
yeah, he's
you don't get the attacks of opportunity, he falls to the ship. You know, so it's another
Oh,
like
oh,
I'll roll like just like we'll say like 5
I
to
want
6
to
here.
interrogate him, but he's definitely way too dead for that.
Yeah, he took another 16.
I'm gonna lose course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we will loot his corpse.
I think he's, let me see his concentration. Yeah, he's pretty dead.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna dismiss the pit.
Yeah. Because Jacub did 17 damage, plus that would be 23. Honestly, if you want to, I'm looking at the numbers here. If you want to try to take him alive, he'd probably be alive, but very, very barely.
I'll try to stabilize him.
Yeah. Is that like -14 out of -15?
I mean, if he dies, he dies. I'll give it a stabilize.
Sure.
Well, do you want him to live or not?
I want to interrogate his ass.
You'll be able to stop him from bleeding out then. It's only like a DC 20, honestly. His mangled corpse lies there on the ground, the were-rat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I looked at Jacub.
There's still some breathing left in him.
I looked at Jacub.
So,
What did you do to him?
I'm sorry.
What did you do to him?
Oh, that's normal.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I've had these weird thoughts of how I can make Yaalkol a better killing machine. Yeah, this was my fault. I didn't realize I didn't have any hands. Sorry. I could have done better. Yeah, you're right. Then I will dismiss.
I look at my the thing place where my hand should be incredulously, and then I look at
It's
you.
like horrible, like wing claws.
It's like how the moon. No. And then I'll dismiss.
This is more terrible than usual.
Right.
Okay, better or worse than the giant like guardian of nature with like the giant claws that pounce.
Worse.
I'm not going to ask.
Honestly, it was kind of a little better. I like this thing. Didn't like that it didn't have hands from my hammer, but the claws worked out pretty well. Honestly,
That was what's on all the pirate guards who are all very dead because you murdered all of them.
This guy had like a spell book.
We'll take the rat's loot too.
Yes, he does have a spell book.
I know he's a we know he's a wizard.
He was in fact an enchanter, rogue, arcane trickster.
I want to look through his spell book to see if he has any teleporty spells.
Let me check what his. He would not, because they're conjuration spells. That's one of his forbidden schools.
Well, teleport as in like blink and whatnot, all that kind of
Oh, he's got blink.
Misty's gonna break his hand so he can't somatic components.
Well, we could have
He's
just...
got that, and then also some. Well, I got to put these separate here too, and then some +2 leather armor. And
That's not gonna happen on the ship. That's gonna happen when he's in an interrogation room.
and this stuff, which
Oh, format.
the format it does it. Masterwork, hand crossbow, +2 short sword, masterwork dagger, and the spell book with a bunch of spells. All this prepared stuff, which I have to list.
Which you will figure out at some point for our wizard.
Okay. I will tell you. I have information if you capture and interrogate this person. Just because to make it short, because there's not a lot. What questions are you kind of asking him?
What questions do you guys want to ask him?
I guess
really, I would just want to know what information are they asking for? What information do they seem interested in? I don't think they're going to give this guy any indication other than like if they're seemingly interested in something or something else. I don't know. Any suggestions?
Yeah. I think what we want to... I get maybe interest on maybe where he's getting slaves if we want to stop that from happening. That's something that might.
Oh yes, actually, that would interest me.
One Misty's gonna do is if he's indeed a spy, who's his contact?
He can. You will be able to basically torture more.
Yeah, Misty's gonna torture this guy.
You don't have to actually like get like super torture, but like under duress, he will
Yeah.
admit that he did spy for Chelix in the past, but hasn't done any spying in some years. And Zone of Truth that will pass it.
Okay.
No need to torture.
He has
And
no
torture's
idea
very
about what
effective.
Chelix is planning right now, you know, or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Where's he getting his slaves? I guess is the next question. Since Yaalkol wants to know.
I
guess like just all around.
All around, yeah. Like he doesn't deal in slaves a lot.
Is the island he's going to now? Is that like a big slave port that we might be able to like, just take down? If you don't have the answers now, don't worry about it. We can think about it.
I don't know the Rampur Islands off the top of my head. I have to tell you.
Yeah, you could.
I think the Rampur Isles do have slavery as a thing, so I think that he was selling. He had a deal to sell some to Rampur Isles. Honestly.
Okay.
Can
we get the registration paperwork for a ship?
Probably, honestly.
Let's go. Another ship, boy.
Is the rum on the ship? First off,
yes.
Okay.
You have plenty of time.
How bad is the rear mast?
It's still on fire.
Yeah, that can be put out.
Yeah. Probably in bad shape, but like, you know.
You don't need all the masts to sell.
So the thing is, I'm not gonna have you roll this out. You'll have to deal with the rest of his crew that are down below, aka he has swarms of rats that he commands that just guard the hold.
That's gross and awful.
We can kill some rats.
They're CR2 rat swarms. You will murder the shit out of them.
Problem.
It is a CR6 encounter. I am not rolling that out against you guys.
It's a level 10 party.
Yes.
No, I don't have any other. I guess can you tell us any useful information about the Chelix dude that owns the island?
Aronex Edimon.
Yeah, I'll get third on him.
It might be useful.
He will claim to have no affiliation with him. No direct affiliation.
That's maybe believable.
I believe that. I think that he just...
there is smoke. Okay, so you will find the rum down there. Probably some slaves. They're also, like, you know, in, like, holds and stuff that aren't really being traded well, you know, so you can free them if you wish to, which I'm assuming you do. But the rum there, you know, again, if you would sell this rum, which it's probably a good idea, just use it for the party for bonuses. It would be 5 points of plunder worth of very expensive rum. A knowledge local you can use on the casks and barrels for the insignia on them.
I can local.
I no longer can local.
I could assist you with that.
How long does this prayer last, by the way?
The what last?
The prayer, so I know if I have it or not for this roll.
It's a minute, so probably it's gone.
Yeah.
I just want to uncheck it, make sure the buff goes
Well,
away.
Jacub definitely knows that the insignia means that this rum would have been the property of Aronax Edimon, the Lord of Hell Harbor.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I guess.
So we just robbed the people that robbed him.
That's what it sounds like? Yeah.
Do you have any more questions for this guy?
Who's he delivering this?
Oh yeah,
Ghost?
who are you delivering this to? Not that it really matters. Who's this being delivered to?
He was taking it to Chelix, to Port Chelix. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like name some person who owns
Chelaxian person.
Yeah, Chelaxian person. Insert. I'm going to tell you, it's no one of repute. Probably just like minor noble who wants to smuggle in some rum or something and sell it.
Misty will go to Yaalkol and Revia and ask, what do you want done with this guy?
Well,
I don't think killing him is the best idea. He's made himself a friend of some of the other pirate council, and I don't want to start pissing them off.
how about we let fate decide? We take one of the rowboats, give him some food, give him some oars, and let him off. If he survives, he survives. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Guess that's what we do.
I'm getting for that.
So we'll give him, a couple days worth of food and water.
Honestly,
Give
he's
him
not that far from the port, so.
Give him a rowboat.
You
and
are
hopefully he
like
takes
only like technically speaking probably a couple miles from where you were going to end up.
He'll probably
within
live.
rowing distance.
He can make it back, yeah. So we'll let him go, and we'll give him whatever crewmates want to join him. If anyone.
Most of them probably do not. Honestly, they just don't care.
Not cool with the frat dude.
Especially since I tried to intimidate him, saying I was going to kill his
He's
crew.
chaotic evil. He didn't care about
And
the
he-
crew.
But I'm just saying that the crew is probably like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did not give a flying rat's ass about the crew.
Oh, I figured, but it was worth a shot. It was the only thing I had at the moment.
Man, he didn't get to like bite Yaalkol and turn him into possibly a were-rat or disease him.
Really cursed.
Would've
What
been
kind of
funny.
ship is this? Just like size, like category wise.
Sailing ship, I assume?
It's a corvette. I do. It's a sailing ship. It says.
Okay.
A Shackles corvette, which is a sailing ship.
Cool. I guess we're.
We have the extra. Yeah, we have the extra crew to man it too.
Yeah. Who do you want to ferry this back to the good old port?
Well,
We can have NPCs do it. I think.
Yeah.
An officer should be aboard to do it.
if you guys put all the crew there, the anchor can make a skeleton crew for us.
Myste's gonna veto that one. That's kind of fucked up.
The skeleton crew
I think we
is.
should avoid doing the skeleton crew unless we absolutely have to.
Yeah, we activate that in the emergencies when the crew needs to hide because there's like a giant monster shooting
Turtle.
boiling
Yeah.
water at us.
When most of them is already dead.
Yeah.
Like when the
Fargo
boiling-
will certainly sail off given the opportunity with his rat familiar, Baggy Wrinkle.
I killed this one.
That's rude.
Yeah,
You have to
rat
spend
familiar.
money to resummon that.
I don't kill the familiar.
Yeah, but he's got to get a new spell book and stuff.
Let me-
That's a
let
lot
me-
of issues.
If
you know?
this is low, I kill the familiar. It's high. It lives today.
Jeez, so mean to the poor man and his
Long
rat.
hair.
It's all he has
Rat.
left in his life is his
Yeah.
rats. You know.
I don't like him. He's a slaver.
Man got interrogated.
bastard.
Rat.
Alright, but he gets away for now.
And you broke his hands and then gave him a rowboat.
Yeah, that's fine.
I kill his.
Well, I mean, you can also
What's it
steal
called?
broken bones away.
I just think it's funnier that he's like, ow!
I give the loser a cure series. Okay.
He's a were rat. They have fast regeneration, right? So that
I don't
I
know.
have no
He gets healed.
No, not
He's-
like that. No.
Yeah,
I heal him so I give him a proper chance to make it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm chaotic neutral, not you.
Alright.
Get out of here.
So yeah, we'll have this cell back, I guess.
I will. One of you guys or one of our other officers can stay aboard, captaining the ship. I will captain our ship, obviously, and then we can start retrofitting the ship to be our third of the fleet.
Mystic could technically do it.
I don't think we really have to worry about it.
Her too.
I mean, I have a profession sailor 10, but
I have Sailor 9.
That is what an average professional sailor has. Fun fact.
Yep.
So, let me move you. Actually, let's switch
To
back.
the island.
Back to your
Uh,
island with rum
hey.
in tow.
Trying to think of your character's name. I'm really struggling.
Chester?
Chester, yes. We got +2 leather armor. I don't know if that's what you want to wear.
I'm actually good.
Okay.
But thank you. I have actually let me double check myself. Yeah, I have +2 dark leaf studded leather.
Okay. Maybe I would suggest.
Well, you now have the rum, and you can head back and finish the repairs to the fortress and prepare for the party.
Woo, party.
Let's go.
So, let's do this little. I'm going to do this little bit here to open up the party, and before anything major happens, we will pause it. So we are just about done here, but you will send out the invites to your list of people to be invited of this time period, this day, a grand dinner, and certainly many will arrive from the list that you gave. So, of course, all of your various crew will arrive. Nat will come there. Of course, the True of the Dragon's Fury will be there, which is a lot of your retired. Jack will come with Nat.
The boy.
Your wife will certainly. Lady Agasta Smithy will arrive.
Wait, were we only husband or wife and wife for like a year? Is that contract over now?
No.
No, it hasn't been that long.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been like half a
Damn.
year.
Unlucky.
And actually, honestly, if you wanted to, she could renegotiate because you've got a much better place now that you're not going to probably hang around a lot. She could do the exact same thing and manage a base of operations if you wanted to.
Yep.
I'll talk to her later.
Yeah. Tessa will show up. Of course, she will arrive in her ship, and they will... a lot of your guests will arrive in boats and just anchor in the harbor and take ships in, so they leave your docks for the most important guests, kind of thing, you know, open. So she'll bring a retinue of like, you know, guards, basically important people from her crew, kind of greet you. The Master of Gales will show up. And he seems most... you know, he's very stoic about things, you know, and his exchange will be his only exchange with me is like, you know, he'll be kind of like take a look at you and like, I'm glad you took my advice, and then kind of like move off to like, you know, where the party will kind of meet, you know. Harrigan will show up.
Oh,
Figure.
The Wormwood will, of course, park, and I will have to... He'll come aboard with seemingly whoever his new first mate is. I have their name. Who is a... I know what they are, because I've read about them. They're a... he has a Tengu as a first mate now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like... and a couple others. Plug-in Scourge will take you up on the offer.
These fucking actual abominations.
Mm-hmm.
They're like zombies or something.
With this
We've made a
nice,
mistake.
this very nice, sexy lady with them.
Why would you summon your enemies to this party? What's wrong with you?
Because me and Yaalkol made the list.
Ocean Problems Captain will show up. Wereshark Dude will definitely care up. Meryl Pugsworthy will show up. Pierce was here already. I will say family-based things could definitely set up. You could set up Grinner in the like main hall that you're setting it up in. Like you're probably like converted like the main hall.
Think of a big tank.
I will say that Knuckles and Isabella will show up. Mm-hmm.
You're just fight these people, aren't you?
So all of these groups will show up, and the last guests to arrive, are 3 ships. The 3 ships arrive offshore and drop anchor, clearly identified by the flags falling in the mastheads. The first is a 2-masked brig, the Blood Moon, flagship of Avamar Shornis, Lord of Olo. You will recall his name. He's the werewolf dude.
Yep.
We talked to him once.
You did say hi to him.
Yeah.
Very
The second
briefly.
is the galley Come What May, vessel of Lady Ceres Bloodmorn. And finally is the frigate Wavecrest, which flies the banner of Captain Maze Daramar.
Mm-hmm.
Boats are lowered to the water, and the 3 ships head for shore. The passengers, of course, surveying the harbor and port, measuring with discerning eyes. You know of Captain Daramar, but I would need, for those of you who are watching them come in, knowledge local, which you or your crew can greet them, of course, and we will have that greeting next time, but we can give you some basic information. Certainly, Myste will be aware of them. I'll say with that check there, which I can give you some information about
Sweet.
them. Let's check I've got the right ones. So, as I said, you will be aware of Avamar Sornish. He's a natural-born werewolf.
Mm.
You know, a bit more violent probably a bit more fearsome than many other pirate captains, and basically his is probably doesn't seem like a very interesting choice for the council to send. This isn't his kind of thing, but certainly council's elected for him. Lady Saris Bloodmorn is a noble that was once part of a family displaced by the Red Revolution in Gault.
Oh.
France.
Yeah. Basically, yes, the place that's basically the French Revolution eternally at this point in time.
Permanent revolution, baby.
So it's like an EU4.
Yeah.
Victoria 2.
So yeah. She's the captain of the Come What May. I can actually show you pictures of all of them. That's actually probably a good idea to give you an idea of them. Where is
No, we don't need to see them.
Yeah, I think we can.
Seeing things. That's weird.
Sights for losers.
I've already shown you our shores in the past, so.
You prefer blind sense?
Here's
Yeah,
Lady Saris
I do.
Bloodmorn. Here you go. Look, she's a nice pirate lady.
She's definitely gonna murder someone.
Mm-hmm.
They sent a lot of fighty type of dudes here. Alright? That's all I'm saying. And we didn't fight like half of our enemies.
You did.
You're also talking about pirates. They're going to be fighting types of dudes.
Yeah.
True. But listen, we invite all of our enemies and allies together, so if a fight breaks out, we can kill all of our enemies.
Exactly.
Think about the cool story. Like a giant party comes up, all your enemies and friends there, giant epic duel.
So, like, the story
Rat
is that,
body
like,
party.
her father was driven to Taldor. She basically had a falling out with him. Traded basically stuff from her, for what's left of her family, for the stolen galley that became known as Come What May, and a pirate life on the Inner Sea. So, she is, a little bit more, probably has still a little bit of that aristocratic flair to her, but it certainly has taken to the pirate life. And then, of course, I will reveal the last one here before we end. Let me just make sure to show this guy off. And here's Captain Maze Daramar.
He's cool.
Cool.
Yes. He is a half-elf of Mwangi and aquatic elf ancestry. He's a follower of Gozera. And he's big on the will of the Pirate Council.
Okay.
So he's a very big champion of the Pirate Council. And
Sounds like a lawful neutral dude.
he's also chaotic neutral, but he believes in the order that the Pirate Council brings to the. He's kind of like he believes in the pirate code kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I do too, unless my allies murder people.
Yeah.
True.
I didn't murder anyone.
I'm not playing. I wasn't looking at you, okay?
I'm also chaotic good.
Mage.
Misty, there might be some things that would help that you might know about them because you've rolled pretty well. I'm going to tell you, at least about Maze, you do know that he also, this is like something that's in very little rumor that not many people would know about, or even think about, that he's connected with the aquatic elves of the Shackles, still. To his, I believe that's his father's side.
Okay.
And is concerned about them.
I could be on board to help some aquatic elves out. They're like some distant cousins of mine.
I mean, same.
Um,
My character's mother at one point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's basically like the story goes. His father washed ashore on the Mwangi coast. His mother nursed him back to health. Bada boom, bada bing. Had a baby, kind of thing like that.
It happens.
Yeah. And so, his father is an important member of the aquatic elf community, too. but they don't have that many to be like you're the lord of a group, you know. So it's just like, you know, you're just important in the community. So that's important to know about him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see if there's anything that would be important to know about Bloodmorn. You did get a 34 also. She's big on social graces, and you, honestly, of people, the thing is, her loyalty kind of is where, she, of the people you know, honestly, she probably has aspirations to out Bonefist and take over the position of a Hurricane Queen.
Fair.
But she would be similar to Tessa. Would be good on is a person that's interested in alliances and connections. But Tessa likes to kind of move things behind the scenes. She's probably a little bit more in front of the scenes. So that's kind of what you get. What you would know about her in more general.
Okay.
So yes, and yeah, and Avamar is just kind of like, he's very belligerent. He likes a good drink, and probably, honestly, he'd be the one that you'd want to. It'd be hard to like impress the most, you know, kind of thing in a way, because he's just like, you know, like, you know, kind of like, he's the kind of person that probably wants, you know, you to be like show off the best, you know, because he doesn't, he definitely probably is not like big on this kind of part of his job as Pirate Council.
Fair.
He'd probably be rather on the open sea, murdering and pillaging across the shackles.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah. But there you go. Those are the members of the Pirate Council that have arrived at port. One person you knew about, and two that you're meeting for the first time. And we'll have the meeting with them next time at the beginning as they're arriving for a party.
Ooh, party.
Everybody ready for a party?
I'll put my dancing clothes on.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm bringing my scintillating robes.
You like blind everybody.
Nope, got some stylish robes though,
Awful.
actually.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike me.
You'll transform your cool into yet another horrible monstrosity.
It's a parlor trick.
I was thinking a giant dinosaur person.
It's fucked up.
I need to get an item that lets me like I need to get a hat at disguise.
Yeah, we have one, but wouldn't have. So.
Yeah, I had one I gave you to you guys when I switched out.
I should take Quentin. Just so I don't have to look ridiculous.
Anyway. Let's do shoutouts. Let's do that. That's always an important thing.
Shout out.
Yeah, let's put you back on this island here. Erik, anything to shout out?
Come watch come watch this Saturday, because I think it's this Saturday, right? That you're doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be some.
So I'll let you talk more about that, but I'm gonna be here.
Yeah. Chrestian, you're next.
Oh, thanks for having fun with us today. If you have any ideas on what I should turn Yaalkol into, please let us know.
There is a section on the Discord for Skull.
Yeah, there is.
You can give horrible monstrous humanoid suggestions for Yaalkol.
Yeah, just send them our way.
I sense your enjoyment of this. Momo.
Hi. You can catch me here for this, where I contemplate killing Jacub.
Yeah. So.
Getting real hard.
No, watch this show because yeah.
Yeah.
If you're here, you're here, okay?
Exactly. And
if you're here, your family.
This isn't Olive Garden.
We're not halflings.
Look, I do have this gift card for Olive Garden, but we're not there right now.
Yeah, we're not family right now.
That's not. Yeah.
Look, I could use some breadsticks. Man.
Olive Garden's fine.
Yeah. They actually make
As
a
an
pretty
Italian, I have to dislike it.
good. Look, I have to say, of all the Italian places I've been to, they honestly, unfortunately, make the best
I don't
carbonara.
know,
I've had.
I've never been to Buca di Beppo, but I hear they have a Pope table, so.
Oh, no, they have it with a Pope table.
Look, look, I've been to a bunch of Italian restaurants. Most of them, they don't make that great carbonara. I don't know, something about it. They just, I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's just I've been unlucky. Joe.
I'm Joe. I will try to join for this Saturday for the festivities. I will see if I can.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be what it is. So, yes, this Saturday will be the my Twitch anniversary. Yay! It's actually a celebration both of my first stream on Twitch and honestly of discussing tabletop, because that was the first thing I streamed on Twitch back in the day, 6 years ago. It's already been that long.
Oh,
I remember.
Yeah. Well, the schedule's up, which will include anybody that wants to hang around after discussing tabletop, enjoying me putting on and watching me and Joe's baby's first discussing tabletop. The quality is so bad.
nice.
Oh yes, that's beautiful.
Perfect.
It's a thing. I was running it off of a laptop back then,
Nice.
and I think we were on
Yeah.
Skype too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Even better.
It is a thing of both beauty and horror. The first discussing tabletop. So,
Amazing.
I was thinking about it, and I think I'm gonna, because I want to get some stuff done. I'm just gonna take a week off from Pathfinder, because I actually have some things that sound like they've come up for tomorrow. So if I streamed, it wouldn't be very long at all. So I'll just do more Wrath of Righteous next week. I'll just reschedule it. Again, busy weeks sometimes happen, and that's been on the kind of thing. If you missed me finishing Final Resident Evil 3, I did the remake. It's it's okay.
It's
Honestly.
like okay.
Yeah,
Not the greatest.
it's too filled with hope for a modern remake. For 4, 3 dash some of that hope. I don't know. I'm gonna play 4. I'm gonna start that on Friday.
Yeah, 4 is like the best one apparently. I don't know.
I like 4. I think
Well,
it's fun.
people tell me it's the best.
Look,
one.
I'm going to tell you about 4. I'm going to give this opinion about 4. 4 is a fine game. It's a very fun game. It has some crazy shit in it that honestly is even crazier than normal Resident Evil stuff that could really be fixed. Like, it's a good game. It doesn't need those fixes. I can still take a step back and say, like, here are places that even if you improve them, I don't mind. You know?
Yeah.
And will they do that, or will they change
No.
other stuff? I don't know. They're giving themselves more time than they did for 3, so I have bigger hopes there, but it's a bigger game than 3 was ever, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to change anything. I think they're going to be lazy, just update the graphics and
Might be just make it a little more
slap
horror.
a $60 price tag. I wish they did something new with the stuff, but people would complain if they did something new with the stuff.
Honestly, like, if they do any kind of improvement closer to, like, what they did with 2, I mean, like, that's going to be... Even if they did something lesser, you know... I can see there's a point in time where, like, honestly, I will watch someone play through it before I buy it anyway. I did that with the others.
Remove half the game like they did with 3.
I mean, like, technically I would have been fine with them just removing a quarter of the game, making it simpler. Like, some of the stuff in there is just not needed. It would have been fine. 3. Or the original 3. Yeah.
Resident Evil 3.
There were some things in there that probably you didn't
They
need.
removed half the game.
They did remove a lot. There was some of that where I'm like, okay, well, I like their hunter designs. I have to say about that. Anyway, that's something to talk about off stream. That's the schedule for this week. That's Friday. I'll start Resident Evil 4. And as I told people this morning, the overall schedule for the rest of the month for the Halloween-based stuff, I will play through 4. And if I finish up before the end of the month, I will start 7, because honestly, I'm going to put off 5 and 6 until another time, because I got to get people to play with me. Because you can play with computers, they're bad.
Yeah.
And also, I forgot that it's one of those things. I got 6 as part of the Resident Evil bundle where they were on sale. I remembered that now, a while ago. That's why I own it on computer. I bought it full price on PS3. Never really played it. So I own it twice. I mean, I own Resident Evil 4 3 times. 4 times.
6 is the best Resident Evil game. What are you talking about?
It's a thing. So that's the schedule. I hope you join us for the Twitchiversary, which there will be a little Buccaneers kind of like thing. Get together right before discussing tabletop. Yeah. Anyway, hope everybody has a great rest of your day. And I'll probably be back on Friday then for my schedule. And, anybody that does anything here in this group, check them out. And for myself, check me out. And, bye.